I do love the destruction. I loves it. Aye, then. Hello? Can you hear me now? Testing 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me now? Anyone hear me now? No? You can hear me now? Is that a yes? Yes! You can hear me now? Yay! I'm going now. Ta-da! Bloody hell. Thank you, Cole. Yes, you kicked me up the arse there to get me going. Hello, everyone. How are we doing? Bloody bollocks that was, wasn't it? Excellent. Good. Lovely. Splendid smashing. Good, good, good. Right, hang on. Let me bring that over here now. That was weird, wasn't it? God's sake. Does this work as well? Can you hear my toilet flush? Is that all hunky-dory? Now, it's all got a cock over here. I've got to rearrange everything. This is, Christ on a cracker. Yeah, this is, I do this for a living, you know. Let's move that over there. So we're all working okay now. Can you hear this? Can you folks hear this as well? Can you hear that? Is that okay? Give me a yay or a nay in le room of chat. Yes. Right. Good. Welcome, everyone. Good afternoon to you. We'll start again. Lovely to see you. Right, shut it, Bungie. Lovely to see you all. Hope you're all well. Who do we have here in le room of chat? Dr. Cutie, good afternoon. Mr. Mycroft, good afternoon. Hope you are well. Gamma Wolf, hello. How are you? What's going on here? Gamma Wolf, how you doing? Hans Rinders, hello. How you doing? Death Knell, good evening. Brian, good evening to you. Squeaky Archer, good evening to you. McDoom, hello. How you doing? Late NK84, hello. How you doing? Mac3, hello. How are you? Mikey G, hello. Citizen, hello. How you doing? Itachu, hello. How you doing? Lovely to see you. Hincadno, welcome. Hang on, I was all going to cock over here again. Who else do we have? Miles Hughes, hello Miles, how are you? Lovely to see you. Hang on now. Jawa Jedi, good evening to you. Or afternoon, actually. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Spittin' 13, welcome. Glenn Paul Harrison, welcome. Squeaky Archer, hey Squeaky, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Hang on, me things got all funny again. That was really weird with the mic, wasn't it? It was all arse. Cypress Punk, hello Cypress, how you doing? How's things? Hope you are well. Scrolly eye up here. Itachu, hello, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Gamma Wolf, hello. David, hello. How you doing? Excellent. Yes, that was quite a shocker, wasn't it? Walrus, good evening to you. Alt, hello. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Lovely to see you all. Red Rash standing by. What the smeg's happening? Hey, Tortured Soul, how you doing? Lovely to see you. Oh, hello. W Nisto, hello. How are you doing? Lovely to see you. Been resubscribed. Thank you very much for resubscribing. It's very much appreciated. How's things? Doing very well. Thank you. How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Lovely stuff. Lawn Seed is generally what I see. Lawn Seed? What's that? It sounds like a person's name, that, doesn't it? Lawn Seed. Doing okay. Playing No Man's Sky. And who can blame you? It's bloody great. Yes. Excellent. Aye. So here we are again then. So we're going to have Ash and Iron Chinwaggery. And then we're going to have, I don't know, Renegade stuff, I suppose. Is it? We haven't got a countdown on the screen yet, but it's not going to be long. Right. Can you all answer me a question here? If you use YouTube, which I'm sure some of you do, why the bloody hell, right, does the subtitles thing come on all the time, the CC caption stuff? It comes on all the time with me. I turn it off, it goes to an ad break, and then it comes back on again. I'm having problems with YouTube lately. Yes, indeed. It's being a right pain in the arse. And the other thing is being a pain in the arse about, have you seen that thing about restricted mode? Where you've got something with restricted mode, right? So you turn that on, and it sort of filters out certain videos of certain people. So I went to look at my videos, and like half my videos have gone. I must be really offensive or something. I don't know. Because when I put restricted mode on, half my videos disappear. Now, I know restricted mode's been on there for ages, but apparently it's been set on for a lot of people. So if you're not seeing my videos, then that might be the reason why. Yes, that's what I'm putting it down to anyway. Cypress, hello, how you doing? Are we all hyped to be completely whelmed by this new content? Exhausted Caldera noise. I hope we have a nice bit of change here. Nice bit of change. Must be your age. Yes, it's probably my age, yes. Bungie are going to have to be pulling something pretty incredible out of the bag to win people. Yes, I looked the other day, and it was like there was 16,000 on Steam, which is an indicator, I know, but no, not many, is it? No, it's not. I saw something. Yes, David, that's right. I saw it, and I've seen a few other channels doing it as well. Kakis mentioned his videos. I tell you what I'm quite surprised about is Destiny Rising is very strangely not anywhere to be seen practically. Like there's hardly anybody watches it on Twitch, and my YouTube videos have done pretty arse, to be perfectly honest. And I'm pretty sure it's down to the fact that it's a gacha game and it's classed as gambling. And I'm pretty sure that's why there's the kibosh being put on it. Do you know what I mean? Oh, the ads are horrendous, aren't they, Rickster? Hello, how you doing? Well, on the 13th of August, well, there's the Online Safety Act that's happened over here, which is a bit of a bludgeon, really. the way they've done it. They could have done it a bit better. But there you go. And in Europe, but there's something happening in the States as well. So YouTube had to set its algorithm up to guess people's ages using AI. And if it guessed that you were if you were younger than 18, you had to provide ID to enable to watch anything that it considered to be restricted. But it seems that the AI is scanning everything and then kind of almost giving it a level of acceptability, or whatever you want to call it. Because when you upload a video, it asks you, is there this in it? Is there that in it? And I say, it's a little bit sweary, but that's all about it. It's not sweary. I'm not sweary. I say there's a little bit of profanity in it. And it says, that's fine, great. That's fine. Fine for advertisers, fine for viewers. I mark it as it's not made for children. And that's it, But there seems to be a few problems going on with it. So, yeah. So, I don't know. It's a pain in the ass. Good morning, Sausage. Hello, how are you doing? That was that time you chainsawed those kittens in half. That's what probably activated it. Yes, that might have had something to do with it. I got to be careful about that kitten chainsawing action, haven't I, really? Yes. I heard the power changes aren't coming at Ash and Iron launch. Eh? What do you mean they're not coming? As in, I don't watch Destiny Rising, but I do play it quite a bit. Yes, it's funny, though. Because you'd have thought, that it would have been quite... I mean, I'm not saying, mine have done arse, really. But all my videos are doing arse lately. So there you go, that's life, innit? I'm going to try Borderlands 4 now, that'll be another thing that'll do arse. But I've got to keep on trying, If you're on Firefox, there's an add-on that lets you disable things on YouTube. Right, okay. Unhooked, right, okay. Mutton chops, YouTube forcing restricted mode set. Because you can just turn it off. Do you know what I mean? You can just turn it off, but and it hasn't come on for me. But if you go to check it, it's up by your name. Your little circular thing. You click on that, and then look down the menu. It's got restricted mode. It should say off. So I don't know how much of a difference. Perhaps my videos are just shite. Do you know what I mean? It's very possible. Hounders put a video out about delayed changes. Oh, did he? Oh, right. Well. I haven't looked at that one yet. I've been making food for the kids and stuff, and then I've rushed up here then. Yeah, well, that's interesting. What did he say? I had to change it, and some folks also reported their views are not registered properly. All right, okay. Yes, citizen, we're not far off. Stream starting soon, apparently. Let me listen to the music. Should be on, like, in the next minute or so. Let me go over to the PC thing, like this. There we go. So this should be on soon. Can you all hear me and it? We should be on soon. My mic, can you put that up? Is that too loud? What's the levels like, kids? Let me know what the levels are like. Ooh!
All right.
Here we go.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Guardians. Welcome. My name is Dylan. I'm going to be your host today. And happy 11-year anniversary to Destiny 1's launch.
It started.
I wanted to make sure to cover that at the very top because it's kind of mind-melting. 11 years of Destiny.
Had 11 years of Destiny, folks.
Today we have a ton to talk through, so we're going to rush through this. No, we aren't going to rush. But we have Renegades. We have some really cool stuff to talk about that's going to be coming in December. We have a wonderful update from our development team. We've been listening. We're looking at your feedback, and we actually have some plans that are coming together right now to address it since Edge of Fate launched. And then we also have, on the second half of the show, we're going to be looking at Ash and Iron. We'll have a bunch of devs on the couch.
Oh, so Renegades first, then.
The loot, and
smash that like button, folks.
Asking about. So, without further ado, Robbie, how you doing?
Please,
Welcome
God
back
help
to the couch.
Bungie. Please
hey, Dylan,
cook.
It's great to be here.
Please
and
cook.
like you were talking here in the intro, like we've got some really big changes coming based on all the feedback we're getting from the Edge of Fate that we'll talk about right after we give a little bit of a first look at Renegades here. And that's why we got our laptops, right? There's a lot to get through. And there's a lot of talk about.
How many beards will there be today? I think there's going to be 5 beards.
So we've been hard at work
I should be doing a beard
collaborating
guess
with our friends at Lucasfilm Games to make something that is like unmistakably Star Wars, but authentically a Destiny.
This is
story
weird.
Experience.
How is this going to work?
We get to start pulling back the curtain on that.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to embrace my inner Scarrow and ask, Robbie, is there a Vidoc?
Yeah, so you all asked for it. You're going to get it. We're about to play a Vidoc. That is our first look
It's a
at the Wall of
Vidoc! Oh,
Frontier.
good!
You're stepping into a world of criminals, shady deals.
Yeah, look at that.
With
Yeah,
an
that's
arsenal
nice,
at your
that.
disposal that you'll only
Nice
be able to
picture
find
on
within
telly.
a black
Dave S.,
market
hello,
here that's
sir.
immersed within Soul. And so, yeah, let's take our first look at Renegades.
Here we go. It's a Vidoc. I'm excited.
Seeing how stunningly Star Wars it felt was electric.
Holy shit, look at that!
I just jumped into that weapon and just annihilated the
Sorry.
encounter.
Ah! Sorry.
Squeezing that trigger and feeling that blaster just go off. It was like a whole
It's a
new
video
world opened up for me.
documentary that they...
There's something really special here that we haven't really done in Destiny before.
That ignition, that hiss, that sound.
It was like that. Okay.
Sorry, I can't help it. Every time I hear one of them, I go funny. For God's sake, I can't help it. Sorry. Look at that! They even have the panda. Look!
Of a prophecy that says our end is already written. It's here we draw a line in the sand, where we start the long journey to fight our fate. In Renegades, Guardians infiltrate a criminal underworld to save a friend whose past
Oh,
has caught up
come
with them
on!
and disrupt the rise of powerful new
That was a
enemies.
drifter, was he?
In special collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, we took inspiration from Star Wars to craft a one-of-a-kind Destiny story.
Look!
Renegades
Look at that!
redefines what an expansion can be. It brings
It's
the
a
grit,
Cabal
guns,
Scout
and glory
Walker!
of a space western to Destiny. But Renegades isn't just about power. It's about what you're willing to risk to change the future.
Well, I didn't expect them to go all in like this.
The folks at Lucasfilm were such great collaborators. They understood that in order for this to work, we had to find where the Venn diagram of our two stories meet.
That's
Themes
wow,
of
bizarre
underdogs
is this?
rising up against something much larger than themselves. Themes of hope.
Star Wars
Those
mode.
little
Oh.
places in that Venn diagram were the ones that really helped us find the story that we want to tell together.
If you look at Star Wars and you look at Destiny, you can
Holy
kind of
shit,
see
it's
that
a Sarlacc.
parallel that exists. So for instance, our Dredgen, they're our Sith.
Pretty Sithy.
Yeah, and then you've got the Barrett Imperium, and they
Look,
are
it's
very,
Stormtrooper
very
Cabal.
Empire-like. They have a huge appetite for expansion.
Holy shit, that's nice
I
looking.
think of the Praxic Order. There are Jedi in this release, and they are very focused on order and law and understanding that there is a binary in our universe of good and evil. We get to poke at that a little bit in a way that suits our story and our world, while still feeling very much like the inspiration that we're calling from. Edge of Fate leaves us with
Oh,
a
look,
really
it's,
big pass forward into
what's
the
his knob?
future. We know of this prophecy now that tells us that we need to bind the Nine or we face extinction. And Drifter was there on Kepler. He saw all of this.
That's right, mysterious to it does, doesn't it?
Drifter is convinced that there's a connection between the Nine and the rise of this new faction, the Barrett Imperium. He sees them rising at an unnaturally fast rate and is insistent that there's a problem. But the Vanguard isn't listening. They're insisting that he needs to stand down.
The cool thing about this criminal underworld is you and Drifter and your crew, you come in at the bottom, and at the top, there's the Barrett Imperium. You need to work.
I think
with
it probably
all
will
these
be Cyprus, yeah.
crooked criminal
Lodi 1
syndicates in
Kenobi.
between, earning your power, building up the notoriety, getting the gear that you need to take down that powerful Imperium at the top.
They look great.
There's a weapon that the Barrett Imperium have made, and we need to be the ones to destroy it. And we're not going to be able to do that
It's a
unless
Death
we
Star.
work with exactly the kind of people that we normally fight. So we're going to head out to the lawless frontier.
I'm quite
and
enjoying it, Mark
we're
Roche,
gonna
actually.
take down the Imperium.
The Lawless Frontier is filled with big, chaotic, cooperative
Yeah, they couldn't hit
activities.
with a barn door, look.
You're gonna choose the job, you're gonna choose which renegade abilities you're gonna take into those jobs, and then you're gonna drop into the action with your team, smash up those objectives,
Look,
get as
listen.
many riches and treasures
Think.
as you can, and then get out. Or die trying.
Oh, that's
You're
interesting.
going to go to the Lost
See that?
Frontier
They were
Hall
jumping
map.
into a
You'll see
dropship.
Mars, Europa, and Venus with swamps that are very reminiscent of Dagobah. There's some hints of Hoth in Europa, right?
Yeah.
For fans of both Star Wars and
Hoth.
Destiny, like Mars which is some pits that are very reminiscent of Sarlacc pits, and you don't want to fall into them, you'll die.
These are Destiny locations. It's just we're taking inspiration from some of these iconic places.
It's a very,
from Star Wars.
maybe if they can hit that speed. Look at
Let's say
that!
we
Jesus
go
Christ,
to
that looks
Mars,
great!
and
It's
you're gonna
like
pick
it's a
bounty hunting
hybrid
job
of the two,
for the
isn't it?
Fallen to take out some Cabal. And then you
Sorry,
get
I'm just
matchmade
amazed
with
at the
people
design. I
online
think it
who
looks
can do
great.
with you. You can play solo. Every time you drop in, you might be in a different location on the map. Your objectives are going to be a little different each time, and it also might be a different time of day. So there's a lot of variety and richness within these activities. We want them to be highly replayable. Along the way, we're going to throw a bunch of curveballs. You might run into a missile tower that's trying to take you out from halfway across the map, and you have to like divert and take it out, and you get some
Extractor
credits out
shooter
of that.
incoming.
Defeat your boss, get to the exfil with whatever time you've got left, call your ship in, all hell drops in on your head from the Cabal. Your ship flies in, you hop aboard, and you got to exfil.
Ooh!
Over the course of the campaign and deep into the post-game of Renegades, you're going to be unlocking and earning a bunch of different Renegade abilities.
We got things like airstrikes, Cabal drop pods, vehicles like the Cabal walkers,
What? So you can drop in
Interceptors.
drop pods?
swoop bikes, turrets. We've got 9
God,
abilities,
new stuff.
7 upgrades. There's a ton of stuff that you can bring in
Sausage
and just
sales
change
are
how
full
things play.
mast.
It's like a tech tree of options.
It's like a whole tree of options across support, defensive, and
Look!
offensive abilities. So the player's going to have a lot to play with here.
Nice! Sound!
The
Sound
Lost
effect,
Frontier
sound!
isn't just about raw power. It's about influence.
Eat shit,
Shady
Vex!
backroom deals,
Look at him.
working for these powerful syndicates and against them at different times. And all of
Right,
this
okay.
takes place at the heart of the criminal underworld and Tharsis Outpost.
The Vanguard have been preoccupied. They've been off saving the world, and they haven't been looking at Tharsis.
At what?
It's changed a lot since the last time we were there.
It's now this thriving black market, this criminal underworld.
That's interesting. That's a
Tharsis
nice
Junction
turn, isn't it?
became Tharsis Outpost. If you have an unsavory
look.
job that you need done, you can find it at Tharsis Outpost.
That's
Tharsis
over
Outpost
there.
feels appropriate for both Star Wars and for us. When we looked at Mos Eisley as inspiration, we knew that we could play in that.
That's
playground
really
in a
weird,
really
as
fun
Vex and
way.
everything
From
talking
the
to people
ghost
not having a
that you'll
pint.
see floating around to one Elixni with all 4 of his Elixni arms shaking up.
Hey, Paragon, how you doing?
Inspiration, and we found the Destiny spin on it. Criminal syndicates have moved in.
You're working with the syndicates. You are building your notoriety with them.
The 3 different syndicates that we created, we're going to be dealing with. The Pikers are Elixni. They're kind of like
Pikers?
an anarchist biker gang. Unlike other Elixni, they're atheists. They don't worship machines. They follow relics. We've also got the Totality Division, a subset of the Barrent Imperium.
That's
They're run
quite
by
cool, isn't it?
Sandbox, and their enforcer Rao is going to be the leader of this group. And we've got Tharsis Reformation. They are a breakaway group from Maya's Vex.
The
They're
Vex,
starting
look
to
at them!
think for
They got
themselves
clothes
figure
on
out
and
what it
everything.
means to be an individual.
They're starting to do crime. They're wearing clothes.
Crime and wearing clothes are what all individuals do.
Everyone, I mean, you know,
We
it
need
looks
to have new
bonkers.
people to fight and
But
new
like you
people to
say,
root for.
what's it
And
going to be
this
like?
is our
What's it going to be
opportunity.
like?
At the heart
Notoriety
of the
is
Renegade
power.
fantasy is not just surviving the lawless frontier. It's garnering influence and building your power so that you can bend it to your will.
In the endgame, you get the best weapons, the best armor, the coolest exclusive cosmetics. You're going to need to work with the syndicates to increase your notoriety by completing jobs successfully, alone or with a crew, and in doing so, you'll unlock our highest risk, highest reward jobs. And at the same time,
Yes,
you're
hey,
going to have
Joseph,
the
what are
ability
you
to
doing?
do a special job that'll take you
Subject
off
to
planet.
check. Yes, well, yes. Oh, they did the. I hate that.
And you'll also unlock Invasion.
That's right, Invasion is back. But this doesn't work like Gambit.
What's invasion?
It's opt-in. The invader has some initiative when invasion begins. This is more strategic.
You scan the
Ooh.
battlefield, and you're like, okay, is this the right time for me to take the shot? And what's the right tool? for
New
me to
game
do it?
mode called
Do I
Invasion.
use an airstrike or a vehicle? Do I use a Cabal walker?
I think they look
Just watch
great.
out for that double cross.
Yeah.
So is this PvP, PvE, PvE, or is it PvP? Or is it
Renegades march the
PvE?
Guardian's descent
What is it?
into a
Hey!
criminal underworld. A world of shadows and syndicates, where your light and your choices will cut a path forward.
Is the
Fight
game
dirty,
taking a bit
break
of a
the
chit
rules,
turn here
and
then?
build a hardened crew that can take on any
Hey,
job,
Black Dog, how you
standing up to
doing?
the most ruthless syndicates in the system.
So is there a reputation with them then? Look! See that then? He went down and the lightsaber came out and everything. Holy shit! Sorry, you got excited.
Even in the darkest corners of this world, there's still a glimmer of hope. Guardians will have to find their own version of balance.
Hey,
between
Avenger, how
loyalty,
you doing? Hey,
survival,
Zeke, how are you?
power,
American beer
and
drinker,
purpose.
hello, hello.
Because there's more at play than credits and contracts. Forces are on the move. Ones that see you not just as a player, but as a piece on the board. To change the
Nice.
future, you'll have to become the one thing they never saw coming.
Who's that?
Start the engines. Take off as soon as you can.
Dear. Shit! Sith! Do they serve Vex milk? It's a bit stingy, that is. Shit!
All right, welcome back. Sorry, I love Vidocs. I gotta stop looking at chat.
That's a
Let's
much
get this
better
on the
way to
road.
show you what's going
So
on than the way they've been
pre-orders
doing
for
it.
the new Renegade Standard Edition start right now. And we actually have some added bonuses. Even if you pre-ordered the...
Yes, Walrus, yes.
Your Prophecy Edition, we have 2 additional cosmetics that are going live today with the patch. The Starside Introduction Emblem and a new exotic ship, which we call the Renegade Leader. You're going to see it on the screen
Hey,
right now,
look!
and I'm
What?
gonna
What?
ask a
It's
silly
an
question. What are you
X-Wing!
looking at?
I mean, I think we're kind of looking
Shit!
at something that looks like an X-wing here a little bit, maybe a little red leader action.
It
So,
looks a
I mean,
little bit like
this is
it
one of our
looks
homages,
exactly like an
right?
X-Wing.
That's the team had a lot of fun with. So we wanted to build like an iconic ship, Dylan, that kicked
It's
off
a
the road to Renegades
droid!
here over the next few months.
That's live now!
And what's cool about this is you're actually going to see your ship, whatever ship you
Disgusting!
have, that's going to be flying by when you
No
deploy
worries,
the
you're
Renegade
very
abilities on the
welcome.
Wall
Thank you for
Frontier.
watching.
And
It's
also,
much
you're going to be using your ship
appreciated.
to go between different areas within the Plaguelands here in the Reclaim activity that's launching today as well.
Awesome. So with pre-orders talked about, let's dive into the Vidoc.
there's a lot.
Robbie, where are we starting?
Yeah, so I think it's like probably best. There's
Shit.
so much like to do a really kind of quick overview of what we looked at here. So Renegades thrust you and your crew into the heart of a lawless frontier.
Yeah, I'll be
that's
on it
emerged
straight
around
away.
Mars, Europa, and Venus, all new locations across those places.
Hey, up.
And you're trying to keep up with Drifter, ultimately, who's chasing startling visions of calamity and rumors of a
Did they say
powerful
Mars,
new
Europa,
cabal
and Venus?
faction that's rising, the Baron Imperium. That Imperium's installed themselves as top dog in the criminal underworld, and Drifter's convinced that the Nine is involved with the Imperium's rapid growth. It wouldn't be the first time the Nine have meddled in the background and done some crazy things
Bloody meddling
with
Nine.
Cabal-related enemies. Anyway, so to deal with the Imperium, you're going to take on the role of a renegade as a guardian. You're going to smuggle, sabotage, bounty hunt your way to the top of the lawless frontier, and that means you're going to be working with the shady syndicates to build your influence within Tharsis. But ultimately, like this is for the right reason. You're being the bad guy to do the right thing because you can't really ignore this prophecy of extinction that showed up at the end of Edge of
right.
Fate.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, I mean, you mentioned Drifter. We have a pretty stellar cast here, and there was a new character that we showed off in there.
Yeah, we showed one of our new characters. That's a new member of your crew who comes from the Praxic Order, actually. And they've been tasked with tracking down
Praxic
reports
Order.
of dredging activity across the lawless frontier. And they've also been tasked with keeping an eye on Drifter because he's been seeing and saying some crazy stuff.
Yes, very
lately.
cool.
And this is all being done in
Look at that!
defiance of the
He's in
Vanguard. So this
Carbonite.
Praxic Order is kind of here to kind of be oversight of everything that's happening. We've got a bunch of new villains too, alongside the criminal syndicates and their bosses. We just don't want to spoil too much right now. We're going to have more on the story closer to launch.
All right. So we've got smuggling, sabotaging, bounty hunting, wearing clothes, doing crime.
Bounty hunting!
Let's talk about the gameplay.
Yeah, so being an individual means crimes and clothes. We've established that.
This could be...
Going
Oh!
So one thing to make sure is clear here, like
be
in the
good.
campaign that has a bunch of story missions, it's going to introduce you to also the jobs that you'll be taking in addition to those story missions.
Look at those
within
lads.
The lawless frontier. So you'll be kind of climbing the ranks of the criminal underworld here because the syndicates are not going to trust you out the gate. You kind of have to garner influence with them before they're going to help you out.
What do you mean, Dave? Do you mean,
in dealing with the Imperium?
like
And so
stuck
then
away?
at the conclusion of the campaign, once that Imperium's chokehold is kind of loosened on Tharsis and the Lawless Frontier, you unintentionally kick off a turf war between the 3 syndicates because now they're all vying for power because you kind of toppled the top dog of their power hierarchy.
Yeah. And so let's talk about this. In December, the Lawless Frontier is coming. It's not just like a concept. It's an activity.
Yeah, and I know we're showing something on screen right now that like is like when you go through this like daily ritual of dealing with contested territory, you'll be able to like target the syndicate.
It's like GTA.
But
what
ultimately,
was
the
it?
Lawless Frontier
3,
is
4.
a new activity.
We are
where you'll
with San
be
Andreas.
carrying out a variety of those missions.
Hey,
those
Jason Voorhees,
smuggled
hello, how you
bounty
doing?
hunt,
Well,
sabotaging. I think you kind of can tell what they're going to be all about just with
AKA,
the name of
hello,
them.
how you doing?
And this is you just partnering with and against the syndicates. And so it's fast, it's tactical, and it's going to throw a ton of enemies and a variety of objectives within each of these jobs.
I'm already
at your
hoping it's
fire
doing
team in
certain
new
things. It
locations
won't
across
though.
Mars,
Like
Europa, and Venus.
territory
This
and
is
stuff.
all about big, chaotic co-op action within the Lawless Frontier. Yeah.
Cool. And then when you're working with the syndicates, like, I expect to be paid when I take on a job. Like,
Sure.
what are they going to be giving us?
Every criminal does.
Yeah,
right. You know what I mean? So, well, like one thing just to like talk about at the top because Tom and I are really excited about this, the creative lead on Renegades. The Cabal have been dropping pods on your head for like 8 years
You can
now,
drop
something
balls
like
on
that.
the
And so
Cabal.
with one of our Renegade abilities, we
Look
kind
at
of get to
Vex
turn
wearing
the table on the
clothes, it's
Cabal
great.
and drop one.
Hey,
on
Jam
them.
Z, how you
It
doing?
also supplies you some ammo and stuff too. Some nice convenience there. But the campaign
Hey,
ultimately
King Fats, hello,
introduces
hello.
you to a number of these abilities. In the turf war, you'll actually choose which syndicates
Evening,
you want to
Kurt.
pledge to in order to
Good to kill,
unlock
hello.
more abilities and a bigger suite of upgrades. Also, depending on which syndicate you're pledged to, there will be other bonuses and weekly shipments coming
Go
into
black.
Tharsis as well that you get to take advantage of.
Right, it's back.
And so one thing I want to note too is that all of these Renegade abilities that we're talking about in the Vidoc, they're purely additive to your subclass abilities. The Renegade abilities do not override any of your other Guardian abilities. So like your super, your melee, your grenade, that's all at your disposal.
Right,
on top
okay.
of these Renegade
Shumai
abilities.
Bomb.
We really
How
wanted
you
to lean
doing?
into the idea of this fantasy of you working with your crew and the various roles you could play within the Lost Frontiers of all these different type of jobs that you're going to be doing.
Awesome. And then I have to give a shout out to James Sy. He's frankly one of the biggest Star Wars nerds I've ever met in my life. But he was talking about the blaster. And
Hey,
the
I am
feel the
Viking.
first
I
time
know
he
in
shot
it.
Like, let's talk about him.
Yeah, I love that blaster, and because like my personal joke is it's like Forerunner at home. It's kind of like a legendary version of that exotic, and it just feels fucking incredible. Oh, sorry, it feels incredible. Excuse me.
Oh, he swore!
So we're gonna have a weapons deep dive close to launch. I know it keeps saying that. There's a ton of the Vidoc. There's even more to talk about in the next few months. But what we can say about blasters right now is they're new, powerful weapons in your arsenal.
Excellent.
And they actually draw ammo straight from your
Din
reserves.
Djarin's rifle.
And so the mechanic of this is basically heating up the gun and then venting it out. So no reloading technically, but since you have to like charge up heat and you have to think about overheating, it's a whole mechanic.
He's
that
getting
has its own
excited, bless
special
him.
reload
Din Djarin,
associated
who's
with
that
it.
now? Can't
And
remember.
so it's going to be all about finding like the rhythm of pace and battle between building up heat and venting it. It's really fun to play around with, and the team is really honing in on something like that feels really special.
There's another sacking incoming.
So we're not going to go too deep on campaign because spoilers. We want to let players.
Oh, he's
discover
Mando.
that.
Of course he is. Yeah, he did.
We've
Yeah,
talked
of course
about
he
the
is.
Lawless Frontier, but one of the components is invasion.
Potty mouth.
Oh yeah. So you're going to unlock invasion as part of that turf war we've been talking about, and the syndicates are like reaching out to you, and they're giving you contracts to play Hitman against other Guardian crews. So it's 1 versus 3. It's you versus a Guardian crew on the Lawless Frontier. And like we said in the Vidoc, invasion is 100% opt-in for both the invaders and the defending fire team crew. But don't worry, because all of the difficulty modes, there's always an option that is available to you if you don't want to engage in invasion. Yeah. We wanted to make sure that, because like even though some people love that PVE chocolate mixing with that PvP peanut butter, we wanted to make sure that if you didn't want to do that,
you can
there's
invade.
always an
You
option
can.
for you
Is that
to
like?
do something
Is
else.
that like Sniper
And then
Elite
if
there, where you
do opt
invade
in,
other
though,
people's
there-
games?
There's more rewards or
Or
incentives.
in invasion.
I mean,
then?
yeah, you're like asking, you're basically saying, hey, fire team, I'm open to having another Guardian come and wreck shop and mess my day,
Bungie,
right?
your
And so,
enthusiasm at
you're
Bungie.
taking a higher
That's right.
risk, so therefore there is a chance of higher reward depending on how you handle that, right?
Good God.
Yeah, I mean, so that covers gameplay effectively. We do have a dungeon. We showed a little tease, but again, no spoilers. We'll let you discover that on day one.
Well, that was a dungeon then.
Let's talk about the last thing that players may have seen, or the first thing, honestly. We saw chat blown up. Let's talk about the saber.
Right. So
Yes, let's talk about the saber.
This is Destiny's homage, right? It's our love letter to the Star Wars lightsaber, and we're calling it the Praxic Blade.
Praxic
Again, we'll be sharing
Blades.
a whole lot more closer to launch. I'm really sorry. I feel like a parrot right now just saying the same thing. But what I can say is that the Praxic Blade is going to be highly customizable in both gameplay and visuals.
Oh,
And
so it's going to be
there's
like,
gonna
what's
be
the
a
name of that
ton
sword?
Parts and components that you'll be chasing and discovering throughout the Law's Frontier, within the Turf War, within the dungeon itself. And this is all about kind of making the Praxic Blade your own. And you saw it on the Vidoc,
Ergo
but
Sum. Yes,
the
that's
blade
it.
really
So
does
it's
feel
it's
truly
Ergo
exotic
Sum
right now.
is
You
like
can
the
do things with it that no other weapon
progenitor
can do
to
in
this.
Destiny, and I really can't wait till players get their hands.
Hey,
on it.
finally done.
It's
If you
awesome.
like Star Wars, you're going to be very happy.
That's it for Renegades. We have 2 more big subjects to go through today. So
That
thanks
was
for
good.
running us through that.
That was
Our next
excellent.
section is
Well
gonna
done,
be all
everyone.
about quality of life. It's gonna be
Sorry,
about
I'm overriding them with a round of applause. I thought that was great.
educate launch. And
I have
after
no
that, we'll be
idea
talking about
what's going to
Aspen
happen,
with
but
another
so
Captain
far,
Devs to talk
I'm
about a bunch
in
of cool
like
stuff.
Flynn.
So ultimately, we have quite a lot coming over the next few months. We're going to be talking about a bunch of high-level goals, objectives, some of our philosophy. We do not
Come on,
have a
then.
roadmap today, but we will have a roadmap in the next few weeks outlining our road.
But you have to
to
wait until
Renegades,
December.
which I've been
It's like
calling itself.
Christmas, innit?
So we'll figure out a fancier name for it at some point, but let's dive in. I think the first thing that I want to talk about here, let me get this up. I mean, ultimately, this feels like we're having a mini community summit on stream.
Yeah.
But let's talk about rewards. Let's talk about the portal. Let's talk about power.
Gambit 2
Let's talk
Destiny
about the
Rising is a
climb and the
banger.
feedback that we've been seeing.
Yeah, so to do a little bit more table setting and framing
Here we go.
here, like we said at the top of the stream, we've been taking a lot of this feedback to heart, right? We've been listening very intently. We've been looking at our data, and Dylan, we know we need to make some changes, right?
Okay.
And so this is what this whole next section is going to be about. We're going to talk about a ton of stuff. Some of it, a little bit of it, is going to come from Nash and Iron. A lot more in Renegades, and then even more.
Hey, Tailboy,
in
how
the
you
future.
doing?
And so coming back to the power
gonna
climb,
patch in a fun
we want it to be
gameplay
faster. We want it to have improved rewards, and we really want it to
Nice.
highlight new and aspirational activities.
Good evening,
when
Omega
running
Days.
Renegades.
Hello.
And so that means looking at the Renegades campaign and the Renegades jobs and the laws.
Sorry, my
and the
face is
activities
all
you do
over
there,
this. Hang on.
and making sure that they both feel like great sources of seasonal power. We know with the Edge of Fate, after you completed the campaign on Kepler, that
move me over
there
there,
was a
then.
bunch of cool stuff to do and some rewards to get, but it didn't fit into the seasonal power game, right? It didn't feel like it was a viable path. And so these big chaotic fire team based jobs that we've built and all that variety we're pouring into it is going to be this engine to climb seasonal power. If you're just loving that activity, you're going to be able to spend an enormous amount of time there.
Yeah, and you touched on aspirational content. So when we look at it, you're doing the power climb, but you're looking at the end game, and our raids and dungeons are a part of that.
Yes, they are. So
Who's gonna make
we are making
£550
sure
for
there's two
Borderlands 4 on
approaches we're
Friday?
taking,
I'm gonna give it a
and
strong
bunch of work
try.
that's going to come out of it. So our focus initially here is going to be on the new raid and dungeon content in this conversation. So that is Desert Perpetual, the Epic Raid here in a couple weeks, and then the dungeon releasing with Ash and Iron. And so we want to make sure that those are more dependable sources of power, both from weekly challenges,
dungeons with
some of
Renegades,
which
isn't
that
it?
are going to have Ash and Iron, but then also we're going to be
Thanks for
looking
burping
at
that
the
Rancor
power
attitude.
drops that come when you're completing encounters and looking to see if we can adjust those and juice them up a little bit. The other big area, because what we're talking about when we say aspiration is like Endgame. You're doing an Endgame thing. I should be rewarded for that.
I have a job.
So with the
That's
launch
it,
of
innit?
the Epic Raid, for the Desert Perpetual and Epic Raid, and then the dungeon afterwards, we're going to make all drops, the base drops you earn in that content, tier 3. Yeah.
Many of you guys
Yeah,
raiders
it's
here? Do you raid a
ultimately
lot?
Testing to like players got through some of the power grind, they went into the raid, and they were seeing tier 1, tier 2 drops, and that
Right.
didn't feel like endgame loot.
It
So
did not.
we're making this tier 3 is the baseline, but then you can build up to tier 4 and tier 5 as you add more challenge, add more difficulty.
Yeah, and I think we hit on it, but I just want to make sure. We talked about improved rewards, right, around some of the newer content that is coming. This effort, though, is also being applied across the portal itself. And so, Dylan, I know you and I have talked about it a bunch. We talked about solo ops, right? You mentioned Caldera.
Yeah, let's talk about variety in the
Yeah.
portal and more reasons or more ways to play.
Yeah, exactly. And part of that theory right
Did
here
you
is
have an
just like
emblem?
that thinking is we just have to improve the rewards, right? And so
I should have been
a
watching
lot
on
of what we're doing
bloody
is going to be
Twitch.
about bringing the baseline of the reward experience with Renegades up to that, closer to that solo ops experience, and also really incentivize playing in fire teams more because, hey, we know Destiny's feeling lonely right now if all you do is spend
Yes.
time in the mines, right? And so we want to do a much. We know we need to do a much better.
Bring back
job
public
of that. The other
patrol
just to-
spaces.
Just to go into that example, like we're talking about Caldera, it's a solo op activity, and players
Oh,
feel
that's
it is
good.
the most
Bloody hell,
viable
that's
path
great.
to
Folks
power.
didn't even
So
know you could do
social
that.
game like Destiny, it is a problem where you feel like you should be playing alone for all the reason. It's like, hey, sorry, friends, you want to play raid, you want to play something else? Sorry, I'm going to go into Caldera and play alone.
Yeah.
We want to address that.
Sorry,
we want to
folks,
make sure
stick it on
Destiny's
over here as
social,
well.
fun to play with friends,
Hopefully it won't,
while
screw me
still
up too much.
maintaining, hey, as a solo player, you can absolutely hop in,
got
but
off.
we aren't going to make you feel worse. So, example there too, we said, hey, we're going to tone down Caldera and solo ops. We're actually reverting that. We had announced it, we're taking that back, and as you said, that's the new benchmark. We're going to raise things up to feel like Caldera and feel rewarding like solo ops.
Yeah, and we've already talked about that. We're going to do some of that in Ash and Iron. One of the other things we're looking at doing in Ash and Iron right now is taking our bonus engrams and having them just more consistently award power deeper into the climb and adjusting that. We're also, this is a good segue, I think, kind of into our next area where we can talk more about reworks we're going to be doing within the game and some changes we're making.
Right, sorry,
so
kids.
the other thing we're going to be doing with bonus
as well.
engrams when Renegades launches is they're going to feed more into a weekly ritual. You know, a thing that you know
on the no
when it
mates
launches,
version
there's a bunch
of
of
University
stuff
Challenge.
to do that's gonna
Ding,
accelerate
ding,
you
ding,
into
ding,
the
ding,
power
Yeah, I mean, let's talk about the effectively weekly reset, curated activities from Bungie, so you have a moment each week of, let's hop into raid night, let's do Grandmasters, things like that.
Yeah, so the thing you're speaking to, Dylan, the thing we talk about a lot is like, yeah, clan night, raid night, right? We got to get that feeling of hey, I log in on Tuesday and there's just like a bunch of stuff to look forward to.
Yes.
And so a few ways we're going to do that is one with a new system that we're calling Vanguard orders that comes out in Renegades. So Vanguard orders are actually this like new objective system where you're going to be, and we should have a mock-up on screen right now. It looks like our monitor isn't showing the exact right thing, just our place in the studio, so I'm just going to assume it's working. And so within these Vanguard orders, you're going to have all these different objectives that you can do, and you don't have to pick these up like bounties, right? These are things that will just be automatically granted to you when you log into the portal. And then what's really cool about these is that they pull some of that like Destiny 1 bounty
that's
vibe,
interesting.
where as you complete an order on the left-hand side of the screen of this mock-up here, you will actually roll. You can roll on higher tier orders, like a legendary order that will give you consistent rewards, or an exotic tier order that can give you exotic tier rewards.
It's a
and
visual
so this is
design
all about
mock-up.
just creating a bunch more like little moments of variety within the portal and these different little objectives.
Interesting.
That you can do. We already touched on bonus engrams a little bit and how we're going to be reworking those even more with Renegades launches to feed into that idea of like, look at all these things in the portal. I know if I go and gobble up all the green engrams, I'm accelerating on my power climb, and that's much easier and clearer for players to understand. But the other place that we've been getting a ton of feedback on, and we're going to be making changes to, is the weekly conquests, basically. So right now, we have the concept of the conquest as a milestone on your seasonal power journey, and it gives you like a massive, like big dump of rewards. We are going to be making those we're going to be making it repeatable, but then there's going to be a weekly reward for them. There's no way for us, honestly, to balance the crazy amount of rewards you get from the milestones, but we're going to make sure we incentivize them and create a weekly, version as
and we actually have a change going live today to make conquests repeatable, but the rewards component is what we need to focus on for a future update.
Yeah, and Dylan, you and I were talking about this a bunch over the last couple of days. Is like we want to get back to that, like we want to get conquest closer to that GM feeling, to that Grandmaster Nightfall feeling of the past, and that's kind of like our little North Star for that.
Yes.
The other big thing too that we've been listening to feedback on, and we're moving really, really fast on right now, is getting weekly legacy raid and dungeon content as like a tunnel from the portal to that. So to set expectations here with Renegades, this is going to first come in the form of, hey, reasons to play this content, to do like weekly challenges and earn powerful rewards from them, right? Again, we want this weekly reset. We want you to clearly know when you log in, here's a bunch of stuff to look forward to.
Well, they need that because a reset video at the moment.
The reason I have to set expectations though is like
Zavala's got a new weapon
about wanting the gear reprised.
Here's the Eververse.
If we could just like flip a switch,
that's what it is
and
at the
make
moment.
that happen. I think
doesn't
we'd
make
be
very
more
good
than happy
telly,
to
you
do
know.
that, but it's just not that simple. There's a bunch of work that goes into actually creating the new gear and the gear tiers, and so we are going to be looking to make the reward experience of Legacy and Raid dungeons better as time goes on. Our first focus is making it fit into that weekly reset and into that power climb.
Yeah. And we have our first step today with dungeon lairs. In the portal,
Has
there
it
are
got
going to be
dungeon lairs?
3 encounters coming from Legacy dungeon content. You can get power bumps from those. You can get portal gear from those, but we hear the feedback on general rewards.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Whoever he is.
And we're gonna be looking to add more to this, like what this weekly ritual feels like. These are the areas we are targeting initially here for Renegades.
All right. So let's move on to our final two subjects. Really are centered around Sandbox.
Yeah.
First of which is going to be build crafting, and then the second is around just our general approach to balance. So we have another list here of, honestly, we've been getting a ton of feedback around featured gear. We've been getting feedback around like legendary weapon tiering.
Nobody wants
What are we
featured
changing?
gear.
Yeah, so this whole space is about expanding build crafting and gear chase. And we hear y'all. Like, we hear that featured gear is far too restrictive for how you're playing the game right now. And so one of the big changes we're making is all exotic weapons and armor are going to be featured gear.
So then they're just
Renegade.
normal exotics.
So
That's just fair enough.
the class items, your prismatic builds, they're back on the table. You don't have to worry about it anymore. You're not having to think about what exotic you put on. It's all about what build you want to craft, right? The
So
other
when is
thing
this
that we've been
happening?
listening to a lot when it comes to the gear chase is like, hey, you might earn a tier 1, 2, or 3 weapon, a roll of a weapon you really love, your personal god roll, or the community saying this is a god roll, and you're looking at that and you're like, man, it's cool, but like it's not that top tier, right? And so in Shadow and Order, which is our major update coming after Renegades, you're going to be able to enhance the tier of your legendary weapons all the way from tier 1
That's
to
good,
tier
though,
5
they're backpedaling, isn't
with
it?
a new
'Cause
currency
nobody wanted
and
it.
a new
That's
feature
good.
that we're building for those. Again, this is all about expanding that gear chase.
Yeah. And before we get ahead of ourselves, like as a player, and I'm guessing in chat, people are saying, oh, so I should be keeping my tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 weapons. Where am I going to put these? What's going on with vault space?
Yeah, so with Renegades, we are going to give you more vault space. That is the thing we're going to be doing. And also the team is working on a pretty big update to improve the sorting and filtering of just using your vault in-game as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll have many more details in the coming
Many
weeks and months when we get this
more
roadmap together.
details.
But
But
our
not
final
now.
note in this section before we go to
Okey-doke.
balance is the portal scoring.
Yes, yeah. So right now with the featured and new gear, there is just an intrinsic bonus
2,000 slots, that
you
would be
get
nice,
for
Dr.
wearing that
QT.
gear. I guess it's extrinsic because we're asking you to put it on. But anyway, if you have it
More
on,
vault space
you
would
get
be
a score bonus in the
bloody
portal, which
grateful.
means you're not only thinking about like activity customization, your build, but also now you have to think about the score too, and like, should I wear this or not in order to chase the high score?
Don't say that, Cole.
And for the vast majority of the experiences in the portal, we think that's just too much complexity right now. And so we are sunsetting that idea. And so again, this is going to drastically open up the space for you to basically use whatever you want in the vast majority of things you play inside of the portal when you're chasing gear and doing that power climb. Yeah.
And a North Star for this, when y'all were talking about it, we've had a ton of conversations with the dev team, is like, there's a lot of feeling of, I'm playing Destiny the wrong way, and this was contributing to it because I had to think, oh, if I put this armor on, it's wrong. This helps that out and gets you into the fun
Yeah,
fast.
that's right.
Yes, and I'm like, we do believe and see a space
My loadouts
for
are a
ways to
bloody
highlight
mess because I
gear
don't know
and
what the hell.
exotics and things
I don't
like that.
at the
you know,
moment. I don't feel like
stuff
any
we've done
point
with
of putting
Artifact for a while
a
now.
build together.
We want it to
because
be part
it's,
of the
like,
game because I think,
constantly
pushing
changing,
people
do you know what I
off
mean?
of the super hot stuff is really healthy sometimes to just have more fun and experiment with things. But
So
we
it
know
looks
that
like
we
they
need
are,
to
DK.
find
It does look like they are.
ways to make this feel like a bonus and more excitement to do it versus what we currently have now, which is why we're making these changes.
Awesome. Yeah, and then our last section here for quality of life. Let's talk about sandbox balance. Y'all have been really taking a lot of the feedback to heart since the announce of quite a few nerfs and some balancing, and you have some new approaches to philosophy when it comes to this.
Yeah, so at the top here, one of the things we're doing is we're upgrading our internal process for kind of how we evaluate our buff and nerf policies and also the timing of which when we go out and do those. And so a big part of that here
that's
through
right. That's what I find.
Renegade's launch is going to be non-critical balance changes.
It does, Ghostbuster, yeah.
On pause.
How are you doing
right
those,
now.
by the way? Are you right?
And so this is partially in reaction to obviously some of the sentiment around some of the changes we're making, but it's giving time for us to make sure that when we do start to do more balance updates a little more frequently again,
Champions and
we
base and force
communicate,
modifiers
honestly.
are not
We
the
just
way
need
to
to
go.
do a
I
better job
agree,
of
Jamie
communicating
Morton. Hello,
about
how
why
you
we're
doing?
changing
I know
something
it's
and some
like
of
I
the
keep correcting it a
intent
bit.
behind it.
I don't
And
mind
the
a
reason
bit
I
of
speak
that.
about this.
I don't want it all to
because
be
you
about
asked
that.
me this a couple times in our rehearsal, Dylan. It's like, what does non-critical mean? Sorry, I'm taking your words here.
No, no.
I'm just on a roll. We really want to make sure that we're still making balance changes, or if we have to ban something for that epic raid race or the dungeon race that's going to happen with Renegades, right? The quality of that experience is incredibly important to us, and we know it's incredibly important to y'all. And so, again, we're putting a pause on nerfs and balance changes for now, but if we really need to change something because it's critical for those upcoming events, we'll make changes.
Yeah. And ultimately, it's like there's some things where you watch somebody go on a Titan and kill a raid boss in 2 punches. Like, that's critical. that needs to be toned down
haven't got my
or
coffee
balanced
stuff
around.
on,
But
I'm
other
gonna put it on
things like
anyway. Hang on.
we actually have a list here of we
shit,
announced some
that's
tuning
right.
changes or nerfs that
Disaster.
we're going to be reverting. Last week we were talking about Grand Overture and Queenbreaker.
Yeah.
We're
Sorry,
reverting the
excuse me
changes there.
doing my,
Yes.
And then we had some reworks to exotics like
Things I should be
Stronghold,
doing before I
Chromatic Fire.
started.
We're going to be reverting those. And
See
then
how
as a
the
part of this new
sausage is
initiative
made,
where
as
we're
they
looking at our
say?
philosophy, reevaluating how we do these things. We'll be looking how we approach it and how we communicate it.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
Yeah.
cool. And then final note
Oh, yeah.
to end on a high, honestly, like we've been
Doug
talking
Gray,
about.
hello,
nerfs
how
and
you
all that.
doing?
Let's talk about buffs.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So we've got some buffs. We've been working with the
Buffets.
gameplay team around supers and subclasses that are going to be coming. Some with Ash and Iron here in October, but then also in December with Renegades. And I think you've been talking with them a little more closely actually in the last 24 hours.
Big thank you to Ben Womack, Eric Smith, Sandbox team. A couple
Breaker's
notes, like
getting
we
buffed.
saw a thread where folks
Nice.
were saying, hey, the original 3 supers that launched with Destiny 11 years ago, happy birthday.
Yeah.
They feel a bit undertuned. And I saw a note
Well,
where
it's
like,
it's
Word
their
Dawn,
means of
Titan
making
Bubble.
money go, so
That
they've
needs
got to
be
do it,
brought up.
really, haven't they?
Golden
Otherwise, the
Gun.
company's
I know
dead.
Warlocks are getting some abilities changes
Yeah,
too.
some turrets.
So
Turrets changes coming very
yeah,
soon.
and grenades and other things too outside of
Yep.
turrets. So we will have a full list over the coming weeks, and honestly, it may build. We need to get our roadmap together so we know exactly which hot fixes, updates they're going to be rolling out in. But yeah, we'll be as transparent as possible with you. So to really end it and get into the awesome Ash and Iron content, thank you again to everybody that's been giving us feedback. Thank you to everybody that's been playing and diving into all the changes.
Poor
We know
buggers,
some
right?
need
Right.
work,
From a
and we're
human
gonna be doing that.
perspective,
We've
right?
been listening,
They've
and now we're
absolutely
getting
been
through the
raked
planning
over the
stages, and we're
coals
executing on a bunch
constantly.
of changes over the next few updates and
it's
beyond
just,
Renegades. So,
ugh,
Robbie,
isn't it?
thank you for joining us. As we're going into Ash and Iron, we got to get the couch full of new devs.
Yep.
So, yeah, thank you so much.
And
Thanks
some
for having me. And
nasty
yeah,
gits
we're
out there,
listening,
do you know what I
and we're
mean?
going to keep responding to the feedback. So thank you all so much. And yeah, let's get some more people on the couch. I've been
Well,
talking
we see
too much.
Colin it
Yeah,
when we
you
brought
brought
it.
up Vidoc. We have a trailer for Ash and Iron to roll.
Let's do it.
Ash and Iron trailers.
The Conductor's forces are rampant to the Plaguelands. We're sending you in to investigate and take action.
Right.
Be ready for anything.
To the next assault point.
Ooh, new stuff today. Look, that's exciting. We've seen this though, haven't we? We have seen this. We've already seen this one.
Make every shot count, my friend.
We've already seen this one, though, which is a bit of a shame. There we are.
It's good to carry a gun.
I quite like this.
Gun carry you.
Do all brigs have that little furry bit on them, or is that just this brig?
We're almost home.
Here we go then. Well, we'll have to see now. We're going to be playing this shortly.
All right, welcome back. In about 20 minutes, the content from that trailer is going live. Let's talk about Ash and Iron. We have a bunch of really cool stuff coming with a new activity called Reclaim. We have a new introductory activity that's going to be giving you some insight into the narrative. We also have an exotic mission coming in October. Team's finishing up on that, and we're super excited for the
That's
weapon
October? I
associated
thought that was
with
today.
that. And we actually have some updates to recurring events like Iron Banner,
Okay.
Arms
There we
Week,
are then.
Festival of the Lost, and more. So without further ado, hello, welcome to our couch, wonderful developer.
Only one. Oh, no, there's two beards.
Before, but Noah, first on the couch. This is your first time.
Yeah, no, I'm super happy to be here.
Yeah, welcome. For folks to learn who you are,
Yeah.
who are you? What do you do? What's your title?
Yeah, my name's Noah Pearson. I'm an associate sandbox designer here at Bungie. While my title
Going
is
out
like
for a meal
officially
with the
working on the
family,
armor
maybe
team.
casual- Yes, no worries
I do
at all,
work in exotic
Mikey.
armor
Have a
from
good
time to
meal,
time. You
enjoy
find me
yourself.
more
Lovely to
commonly
see
working
you.
on the seasonal artifacts, like the one for Heresy, the current one for Season of Reclamation. Both those are mine. But I've
Festival
also
of the
branched out
Cost.
and I've gotten to do a pretty
Irony
cool
and
exotic weapon
rashes.
in this release as well.
Awesome. Next on the couch, Jerome. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Glad to be here.
Yeah, really quick. Let's get a summary. Who are you? What do you do?
I'm Jerome. I'm a narrative lead, so we do the lore, we do the dialogue, we do the cutscenes, and we plan the overall story.
That's a very swish moustache he's got there, isn't it?
Awesome. Last but not least, Clayton. Welcome back. I believe you were last here for Revenant and Into the Light.
Yep.
Yeah. For folks that may have missed out on those streams, who are you? What do you do?
Yeah, so I'm a design lead here for the activities and events area on Destiny 2, and in the past I've been an activity designer, feature owner for activities like Onslaught or Coil or
Cheers,
Sarah
Mikey,
Shield.
take care now.
So it's been really fun getting my hands dirty in different types of activities and bringing those experiences to the players.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
What was that then?
So as we're diving through some stuff, we already have gameplay rolling. This is our new activity, Reclaim. But Jerome, let's talk about narrative. How are things kicking off?
For sure. Well,
we've got a narrative.
Maya Cinderesh, the conductor, has somewhat overextended herself on Kepler during the events of Edge of Fate. And she foolishly tried to meddle in the affairs of the Nine and essentially assassinated 3 of the 9, which is the 3 of Earth.
3 being a single entity, right?
Yes, exactly. And that's going to have huge knock-on effects for the people of Earth in physics and chemistry, and we'll hear a lot more about that in Renegades. But for now, Maya is somewhat depleted, right? And she is starting to lose control over her collective. She's starting to bleed individuals at the edges of her collective, and those are the pants-wearing, poker-playing Vex that you saw.
Crime. Yeah.
Exactly.
What was that? I missed that.
So she needs to reassert control over her collective. And in order to do that, she needs
Cheers, Ghostbuster. Nice seeing you. Take care now.
Maximize the power of her waning Echo of Command.
Yes, Hazzy, that's right. I agree.
The best tool for that job is, of course, Golden Age tech. And the best place to find Golden Age tech is in the Vanguard
Bye, man, Mike.
Vault,
Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Thanks for watching. It's much appreciated.
Of the tower from a smash and grab by Maya's forces, both Vex
Yeah, I agree with you,
and
Cypress. I don't really care for her at all,
Cabal,
really.
which you'll learn more about during the season. But that's going to be a start, but not sufficient for her plans. So she will need a fully functional Warset network to really expand her reach. And there's only one place where you can find that, and that's in the Plaguelands, which is where most of Ashen Iron takes place.
And a buff on
So
the
speaking of the smash and grab, when players first sign in for Ashen Iron, they're going to see a node that they can launch for the introductory mission. It's not auto-launched. You're going to select it, jump in when you're ready. But after that, you'll hop into Reclaim. Those are going to be some new activities. And Clayton, let's get a quick overview. What are players seeing on the screen?
Yeah, so Reclaim is our new 3-player
We're not going to have any patrol zone, though, are we?
3 different variants. It has players, like Jerome was saying, going into the Plaguelands, stopping Maya's forces from taking Golden Age tech and reclaiming those areas, those territories. And so you notice that there's a lack of Fallen, but we, through our ambient combatants and our environmental storytelling, you'll know a little bit more about what's happening, how Maya's
bring
coming,
back
push them all out.
auto-launch.
You'll see some of them trying to fight back to get in because they think that's their land, right? And as a player,
Coil and
you're trying
Dreadnought,
to go in there and play in a similar way that you might find like Overthrow, where we took a lot of inspiration.
I recognize
from.
this
So you get to
area.
choose how you want to fill that progress bar. Do you want to finish a bunch of encounters that are randomly generated, which adds to a bunch of replayability? You can progress by finding hidden chests or defeating roaming high-value targets.
it's the
There's
Dreadnought
collectibles in there as well. All without like a timer, so you and your fire
So
team
it's not
can
a patrol
strategize
zone,
and
but
take
it's an
the time to
explorable
go through
zone.
the area.
Awesome.
And then
Is
once
that
you've
right?
completed the area, unlike Overthrow, you move to the next area by way of ship that you'll see on the screen.
Stellar. Yeah, and I was talking to our gameplay folks before this launched, and we talked a bit about there's a bit of nether DNA in here. Where
don't
you have
wanna
your
go
main
into those
objectives, and then you can
Plaguelands.
find things throughout the area as well.
Thanks for reminding me. Yeah, we have Vivian went ham and gave us these
Vivian!
quite frankly unbalanced buffs that will have a rare chance of spawning, and you get to choose which one. One example is that if you choose it, you'll just be radiant and what's the other?
Was that bloke called Dave Warden then, or Data Warden? Dave, I thought you were famous then.
So, yeah, have fun choosing between these
Hello,
crazy
I'm Dave
buffs
Warden.
and using them to finish the activity.
Awesome. And when we're talking about collectibles, there's going to be some lore collectibles too, correct?
Absolutely. We're continuing the pass forward from the previous expansion, and those lore drops
Look, he's
will
got something on his
tell
back there.
players a lot about what to expect in Renegades, both in the cast and the themes, though it's not explicit, so they'll have
So
to
sick of the mines,
use
man.
a little detective work, we hope, but it will give a lot
Right,
of
so you've done that area, you're getting a
Got it.
ship.
So these are going to be like the data pads.
And
you
zip
find
off
out
to the next
exactly
bit.
the portal. Awesome. Yeah, so I mean, let's talk about weapons. Let's talk about the loot. And Noah, now it's time for the spotlight to go on you.
Yeah.
No!
First up, let's talk about the exotic that's going to be in the rewards pack.
Life
for
will
Ashen Iron.
be.
This is going to be our pulse rifle.
Yeah, so Noon Malpice is going to be our reward pass exotic for this release. Obviously, with
It's an exotic
the Edge
pulse,
of Fate,
kids.
we released a rocket frame pulse rifle, Mint Retrograde, that people have really taken to a liking for. And we kind of took a look at that, and we're like, well, what's a cool way to one-up that and like +1 it for an exotic? So you may notice from the gameplay that this rocket pulse doesn't just shoot.
Oh, it's a
like,
rocket
the micro
pulse
rockets,
exotic.
it shoots
That's
the rockets.
nice.
And these will stick onto the environment. They'll stick onto enemies.
Oh, look.
And when you hold down your special reload button, they'll pop like little firecrackers. And it's really fun to just sort of like spray them
That's
out across
nice.
like a group of guys. And then you like turn around, walk away from them, click the button, have them like pop all behind you because cool Guardians don't look at explosions.
So this may say a lot about me as a person, but you can also stick these to your teammates, right?
I guess you'll have to see.
All right. Okay, so let's talk about the next exotic.
Recognize
this
the
is gonna be
area,
tied
though.
to an exotic mission that's coming out in October, and I can already see you kind of getting excited, like Vivian was excited for the.
Oh, I don't think they're going to
the
have any
crossbows that
crossover,
we added.
Joseph. I'll be surprised
Let's
if
talk
they
about
did.
the
That's
Iron
it.
Axe.
Maybe
Yeah.
though.
Can't
You know,
be
what do
waiting,
I
huh?
know?
Yeah, so the
Look at him,
exotic
go on, have
mission,
some tier 5 gear.
You know, way back with Rise of Iron, like as a player, I remember like the YouTube videos coming out ahead of it of like YouTubers being like, hey, maybe Bungie's gonna give us this axe that's in the marketing, and like obviously didn't come to pass in that release, and then like come final shape, Crow's got it, and I, much like many people, were like, man, I want that axe.
When's my turn?
Like I want that.
Oh, there we go. It's look, it's
So when I
they've got a
heard that we
wall
were gonna
sprinter.
be
There we
doing
go.
little
It's an
Return to the
exotic
Playgrounds,
axe.
It was like,
So this
I'm gonna
is the
twist whatever
exotic
arms
mission
necessary
weapon.
to finally get the thing that I
There we
know
go.
I want, and I've seen other people want for ages.
Quicksilver
so,
Nana is
yeah,
attached to the
I
wheel
can
to charge
confirm
the blade.
that's no
Press fully
relic.
charged to
That's
overclock the
our
attached
new
arrows,
exotic
enhancing the
weapon.
blade's defense if it's buggered off.
Yeah, and I think for Clayton and Jerome, since this exotic mission, the team is finishing up the touches and really building this experience. It'll be launching in October. So let's just give a quick preview, no spoilers or no deep spoilers, about what's the premise.
Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, Maya wants to expand her reach. And the best way to do that is like the same way you would with the Wi-Fi in
Sinister
your
Cash.
house. You need
It's Sinister
expanded
Cash.
routers, right, to boost that signal. And so she is going to be looking to get her hands on Warsat technology, which is why we'll be working with Saint 14 and Anna Bray throughout the season. Saint
Nice.
14 is sort of our tactical
Going well, sir.
expert,
How are
and
you?
then Anna, as with her association.
That
of
would be good,
Rasputin,
wouldn't it, Avenger? If you could do that, if you
having,
could stick on a team
all
and you
the
could run in
subject matter
kamikaze
expertise
style.
on Warsat.
Styly.
Awesome.
And not to get too deep into spoilers, but you will be working with 3 of Kyle
PS5's gone to sleep.
Scions specialists in the mission, so.
Man, I can't wait. Yeah, October can't come soon enough. So let's
October
come back
when?
to day one. I keep checking my watch here. 10 minutes, 11 minutes until launch. We also have a slate of legendary weapons that are going to be coming.
Nap
We
time.
have some armor sets in the portal that are going to have brand new armor set bonuses, but we also have brand new weapons.
Yeah.
And I know a couple of these things are kind of complementary to exotics.
Yeah. So with Ashen Iron, we as Sandbox were like taking a look at some exotics we wanted to bring up, and we talked about Mida and Sturm getting some updates to bring them up to that modern parity. But like when those weapons came out during year 1, they came with their paired weapons, and like during that time, you know, it made sense, you know, like to have 2 primaries. That was what the game was. So when we were taking a look at like bringing them up to modern Sandbox standards, we were like, well, we should probably hit it for the paired weapons as well too. So we took a look at some of our other special archetypes.
So
and we're like,
Mike
what
is
we,
going to be having a
set up for this. So with this release, we've talked about them, I believe, in the
a buff.
the TWID, but we are going to have a rocket frame Drang Unfall, and a new like lightweight Mida macro tool shotgun. And both of them have perk pools that kind of key off of being those paired
Rocket
weapons.
frame
so, like,
Drang.
Mida macro tool has Discord and Trench Barrel, and it was really fun to like run that with Mida. Because then you have like, you know, you pop a couple guys to get those like attachments onto Mida, and then you switch and you have Discord proc, and you like slap a guy, and then you just are able to like pump into a bunch of dudes. And it's got some really cool
Pump
draw
into a bunch
animation
of
from
dudes.
Wastelander back during 30th anniversary, so you get that cool like cowboy
Mida
draw.
macro tool.
And it's so fun to run
And
around
the
with.
sidearm is arc.
Oh, this looks
It is
interesting
our
then.
second arc rocket frame sidearm. It's got a pretty big mag size.
look at
so
that!
Instead of volt shot on this one, it has jolting feedback.
Ooh, that looks
which is
nice.
pretty fun to plug a couple rockets into a guy and have them jolted, and then pop them with like a really powerful Sturm shot.
That's pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah, and these are going to be added.
This is pretty cool stuff, isn't it?
Reclaim is going to be living in the portal in the fire team area, and that's where you're going to earn some of these. We also have Crucible Ops is going to be the source of the shotgun, and then a couple other things as well that you'll discover in just a few minutes here. So let's move on. Our last topic of the day is going to be around events, our recurring events. And the first thing that kicks off is actually a new one to celebrate Reclaim. And Clayton, what are we going to be doing today?
Yeah, we're launching with New Territories Reclaim. It's a new standard event that will highlight a new activity. And so we do that with our daily challenges, weekly challenges, it's 4 a week, so 1 weekly challenge, and then it has its own reward track and an event home that you can launch the activity from as well.
Awesome. And then I believe it's next week, we also have Iron Banner coming back.
That's right.
So is that
Iron
also going to have
Banana.
an event home?
Yes, it'll have event home, same slew of things where daily challenges, a weekly challenge, you'll have your reward track, we have a hand cannon coming in there, we have an armor set, and you'll have your title and your triumphs as well.
Yeah, I believe we redacted the new set bonuses for Iron Banner, but I've heard they're actually quite fun.
Yeah, pretty cool. Might want to hold on to it when you get your hands on that axe.
Awesome. And then the third event that's going to be coming is Arms Week. Noah, coming back. The first one was all centered around, let's look at hand cannons. We had the new shotgun style hand cannon.
Yeah.
And then with this one, it's going to be shotguns.
Yeah.
Oh, I was going to say don't be shotguns. It was shotguns.
So much like during the prior Arms Week, we will also have a cool slate of shotgun mods this time around.
I had loads of those.
My
I
favorite of which,
haven't even whipped one of them out
the
yet.
designer who was working on them, Taylor Bjorndal, who was on the stream before, when he was starting work on them, me and him were sort of bouncing ideas back and forth. And I was talking about like old rapid fire frame shotguns when they had like the really fast rate of fire. And I was like, I mean, what if all shotguns shot like that? And he like paused for a minute, and then I got the message, what if they're all just fourth horsemen?
Oh, Bjorn, you mad scientist.
It is really entertaining to take a slug shotgun and have it shoot that fast.
Yeah, and we saw a lot of celebration with these volatile mods for hand cannons during that week. So with shotguns, we have the one that's effectively going to be fourth horseman.
Yeah,
everywhere.
they were quite good.
But we have
those
quick mods, and we'll leave that for players to discover
It's going to be super awesome.
Next up on the slate, we have Festival of the Lost is going to be coming back during Ash and Iron, and we have a
Festival of
preview
the Lost,
of our armor
everyone!
sets. So these are armor ornament sets. Y'all voted on these earlier in the year last year.
Oh, look!
And
Oh, they're all right, aren't
they
they?
look
Great
awesome.
It's
I
Jason
cannot wait to have
Voorhees,
those
Jason
roses on my
Voorhees,
shoulder.
it's Jason Voorhees.
But with
Who's the
Festival
bloke
of
on the
Lost,
right?
we have some new activity content, correct?
That's right.
Ooh.
The Headless Ones have broken out of Haunted Lost Sector jail. Because of that, we have new activities. So we have a new PvE 6-player activity called Haunted Altars.
Ooh.
And then we have a new PvP activity called Red Rumble. Hocus Focusing
Oh, that's
is coming back.
interesting.
It's going to be a 2-week-long activity.
Slender.
With 2 new weapons, and a reprised weapon. You'll have your reward track, event home, the whole shebang. I'm very excited.
Interesting.
It's very fun to play in those activities.
Awesome.
So
Oh, 3 more things. Oh, that's good. Thank
And then
God
the last
for
on our
that.
list, so Jerome, we have a new event called Call to Arms that's going to be coming at the end of Ash and Iron. Can you give us a quick overview?
Sure.
6
We're going to
player,
be
good.
working
Yeah,
with
exactly.
Devram,
That's good.
Devram K, who has been holding down the EDZ for the better part of a decade without a ghost, right? Doing it all in one life.
This is
and
another.
He'll be taking some much-deserved R&R in the tower and being our liaison to the foundries. We have to remember that most of the guns that the Guardian fires are designed and produced in the last city. Of course, we know that they're actually designed and produced here with the Sandbox team.
What do you mean? Cassoid's in-house.
That's right, Mr. Cassoid, right here. So we will be working with Devram to stress test the latest and greatest in gear from the foundries, and the Guardians that can push their gear the furthest and get the most out of it will reap the greatest reward. So there's a competitive aspect to it as well.
Call to arms.
Yeah, I mean, when we're talking about this competitive aspect, the Call to Arms is going to be a ton of rewards, legendaries, some cosmetics for anyone to earn, but then we have kind of some cosmetics at the top for our
Seems to be quite a bit
hardcore,
happening here,
so
though,
to
doesn't
speak,
there?
to really earn. And Clayton, I think you were talking about a helmet?
Yeah, we have a helmet ornament. It is fantastic looking. When you equip it, if you're in that top earner, you will have this like tail of flames coming from you. And much like the trial glows, these flames signify that you are a top a top competitor in this.
So when I load into the tower, I'm going to see this guy with a giant fiery mohawk.
Yeah.
I'm going to know, okay, they were top of Called Honor.
Impressed and scared at the same time.
Yeah,
we have
it looks
some
like a slightly
cosmetics,
different
like
system,
I said,
though.
for just general players too. Like I believe there's an
does seem to be
exotic
quite a lot coming, doesn't it, David?
ornament for the pulse rifle on the reward track, and a bunch of other things.
How that's going to feel?
We have daily login rewards as well.
Is it another thing,
and we have
though?
vouchers that will actually help set you up for the next season.
Awesome. Yeah, well, thanks for the quick overview. We will definitely have more information in the tweet about this new event.
Because the game feels
and,
empty,
as we're
doesn't it?
going through Ash and Iron, we'll have an update before each of these events to give you a quick a recap of what we've been talking about today. So just to end it up as well, we have a brand new crossbow that's going to be coming in. So our first crossbow was introduced through
Oh,
Rage,
crossbow come in!
And this one is going to be through our events.
Yeah, it's been a very
To
good
start,
live stream,
it's
much
gonna be a
better than
low
all the
drop
others we've
chance
had
from
for a
any
while.
of the events that we just covered. And then in Call to Arms, you can focus this thing to really hammer on getting those rolls. And Noah, what's the damage type on this?
Yeah, so you might have seen it in the gameplay. It's going to be a stasis crossbow.
Stasis
And
crossbow.
obviously, with a stasis weapon comes stasis perks. And I'm very happy to say that it does have chill clip, and it in fact does freeze in 2 shots.
Chill
and
clip.
Oh my God, there's such like a fun play pattern of like you pop a guy twice with it, they freeze, and then if you have serrated bolts, you run up and you pull them out of him, and the serrated bolts do damage and cause him to pop. So you just like put him in a major, and you cause him to explode and hit all the dudes around him. And it was an oddly fun play pattern of just running around and blasting people that I got quite a few giggles out of in playtest.
I can't wait. So again, to say it, today with our New Territories event, you can get this to drop. It will be a low drop chance, but over the course of the rest of the season with each event, more chances, and then Call to Arms, you can focus it along with other gear and really
So is
go
that
hard
droppable
for
now
the
then?
roll
Is
you
that
want.
gettable
And it has a
now?
holofoil.
And a holofoil in Call to Arms as well. So that brings us to the end of our show. So thank you all for joining us
Ivy,
on the
hello, how
couch.
you doing?
Thank you all for joining us at home.
You're very
we hope
welcome,
you enjoyed
lad.
The Vidoc. The Renegades pre-orders are live now, and as we said at the top of the show, we have some new pre-order incentives that also apply to the Year of Prophecy folks that purchase that edition. A new
We've got an
legendary
X-wing.
ship,
I've
a
got
new
an X-wing
legendary,
waiting. There's lovely.
emblem. And then,
I
in
hope.
what, 3 minutes here, we have Ash and Iron launching. So thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
Hope you
I
enjoyed the
don't.
rewards.
I'm
We'll
gonna have to wait
more
half
details
hour
on
for
our
mine to
quality
ramp
life,
up.
Updates over the next few weeks and a roadmap
Well,
coming
that was,
soon.
I thought that was
Thank you,
good.
thank you. Can't thank you enough. And if you want to stick around, we're going to be handing off the stream to Mactix. Good friend. He's great at Destiny. Sometimes I do question his PvP prowess, but love the guy. So thanks for joining. Have a good day.
Intriguing. That was intriguing. Jolly good show. Well, what do you think then, kids? More FOMO. Hey, Tally. Yes, hello, how you doing? Game o'clock. Well, hopefully. It's going to take a little while. I want the X-Wing. Me too. It's 17:58 according to my calculations, or basically the time on the clock. So that's tough shit there for me. But you could barely keep their game afloat. They certainly couldn't properly do a movie. Yeah, and all that was in the running before, remember? Right, well, now then, if I, what can we do here? Let's just go back to my Fizzog here a minute. Right, okay. Not bad, kids. Not bad at all. Hey, Jason, how you doing? I think the portal's here to stay, man. I think that's not going anywhere. Bounty hunters will be fun, though, won't they? Won't the bounty hunters be fun, don't you think? Hang on, let's have a look here. Where are you, Bungie? Bungie. Come on, where are you? Right, Destiny 2, that's what I want. Right, so that's still on. Right, okay. Well, while we're waiting, look, let's go back in and have a look at this.
Seeing how stunningly Star Wars it felt
So God's cock
was electric.
I just jumped into that walker and I just annihilated the encounter.
Squeezing that trigger and feeling that blaster just go off. It was like a whole new world opened up for me.
No, I think
There's something really
bonus,
special
Zoran,
here
so if you've
that we haven't
already
really done in Destiny before.
got
That
it,
ignition, that hiss, that sound.
It'll probably be waiting for you
it's like that.
in the
Okay.
thing next to old Wass's knob, won't it? Oh, I'd have to see, won't we? We just have to see.
We begin in the shadow
hey,
of a
Steam Machine
prophecy
GS.
that says our
I
end
think-
is already
I
written.
think this looks great.
It's here we draw a line in the sand,
That's
where we start the
Metal.
long
Hello, how you
journey
doing?
to
Lovely
fight
to
our
see you.
fate. In Renegades, Guardians infiltrate a criminal
So it's
underworld
quite-
to save
I
a friend
think it's
whose
quite
past
nice.
has caught
It's
up with
just
him
like Star
and disrupt
Wars
the rise
overtone
of
over
powerful
Destiny
new
story,
enemies.
yeah. It's quite a heavy
In special collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, we took
I
inspiration
quite
from
like
Star
the
Wars
fact, right, that
to
they've
craft a
got
one-of-a-kind
these,
Destiny story.
various cartels.
Renegades redefines
stuff.
what an expansion can be. It brings the grit, guns,
But
and glory
I
of a
wonder
space
how
western
far
to
that
Destiny.
they'll go with
But Renegades
that.
isn't just about
Whether or
power.
not they'll
It's
take
about
it.
what you're willing to risk
Would it be
to
great to have
change the future.
territory? You know, you can push your way up and bring things in that way a little bit. I don't think so.
The folks at Lucasfilm were such great collaborators. They understood that in order for this to work, we had to find where the Venn diagram of our two stories meet. Themes of underdogs rising up against something much larger than themselves. Themes of hope. Those little places in that Venn diagram were the ones that really helped us find the story that we want to tell together.
Sorry about that.
If you look at
Hang on,
Star
let me sort
Wars
my
and you
life
look
out
at
here a
Destiny,
minute.
you can kind of see that parallel that exists. So, for instance, our
Bring me
Dredgen,
up a bit. How's
they're
that? Is that better?
Sith.
Pretty Sithy.
Yeah.
Is that
And
better,
then you've
like?
got the Barrett
Is that
Imperium,
better?
and
'Cause I'm
they
just
are
having it
very,
on in the
very
background, really.
Empire-like. They have a huge appetite for expansion.
Bounties sound great. It'll probably
think
be
of
only
the
will get
Paxic
10 this
Order.
area.
There
Yeah,
are Jedi in this
I
release,
wouldn't it be
and
better if
they
it was
are
like, you know,
very focused on
a
order
git
and law
who was really
and
difficult to
understanding
kill,
that there is
who
a
only
binary
spawned
universe of good
in
and
certain
evil.
places, or you
We
have to
get to
track
poke
them
at
down
that a
rather than a
little bit
surefire
in a way
thing.
that
So they would
suits
just
our story and our world, while
Do you know
still
what I mean?
feeling very
Something
much
that
like the
happens. And you go,
inspiration
oh
that
look,
we're
there's
calling
that
from.
git, and then you go and get it.
Edge of Fate leaves us with a really
I
big
quite like
path
that
forward
aspect
into
of
the
it.
future. We know of this prophecy now that tells us that
Bungie
we
and
need
Disney
to
are
bind
looking
the
to hype
nine
up their
or
franchises,
with
yes.
this extinction.
Yes.
And Drifter was there
Good,
on Kepler.
thank you
He
guys.
saw all
Yeah,
of this.
So I think what's going to happen here now is we're going to have a little look at Ash and Iron, but what I'm going to be doing is
Drifter is
doing my reset
convinced
video. So
that
we're
there's
going to
a
look at all the new
connection
stuff,
between the
get a bit of
Nine
footage
and the
of
rise
this and that.
this new faction, the
I'll
Parent
probably go
Imperium.
off the
He sees
screen
them
to all of
rising
your
at an
relief.
unnaturally
And,
fast rate, and is insistent
and
that
then we'll have a
there's
look at the
problem.
new stuff.
But the Vanguard isn't listening.
But I'll probably
They're
record
insisting that
a
he
bit of the
needs to stand
Eververse
down.
stuff as well, because I got to get a video out tonight.
The
But
cool
we'll be
thing about
streaming
this criminal
Destiny
underworld
tomorrow.
is you and Drifter and your crew, you come in at the bottom.
As well.
And at the top, there's the
Do
Barrett
videos on it.
Imperium.
I'm
You
pretty
need
sure I'm going to be
work
buying
with all
Borderlands
these
4
crooked
on ready for
criminal
Friday.
syndicates in between.
So yes.
Earning your power, building up the notoriety, getting the gear that you need to take down that powerful
I
Imperium
think
at the
so.
top.
What do you reckon?
There's a weapon that the Barrent Imperium
The
have
update's
made,
live,
and we
is
need
it?
to be
Okay.
the ones to
Let's check
destroy
it.
it.
I
And
bet it
we're
won't
not going
work
to be
me
able
yet.
to do that unless we work
Oh,
with
and it
exactly
has!
the kind of people that we normally fight.
It's
So we're going to
coming
head out to the
down.
lawless
It's
frontier, and
coming
one job
down.
at a
It's not
time,
going up.
We're going to take down
It's
the Imperium.
coming down. If they're as good at shooting as the real Stormtroopers, yes,
The
that's right,
Lawless
IVP.
Frontier
This
is
the
filled with
couldn't
big,
hit a barn door
chaotic,
syndrome
cooperative
there.
activities.
Mind you,
You're gonna
I'm on
choose the
episode
job, you're gonna choose which
8.
renegade
No, I'm on
abilities
season
you're
2
gonna
of
take
Andor
into
now,
those
and
jobs, and then
the
you're gonna
Empire are
drop
quite
into the action with
dangerous
your
in that.
teams,
Why is it
smash
saying
up
please
those
wait so long?
objectives, get as many riches and treasures as you can, and then get or die
Here we
trying.
go. Go to download.
To do
Is it a
that,
big
you're going to
one?
go to the Lost Frontier Hall
Ooh,
map.
oh my
You
gosh,
see
10
Mars,
gig!
Europa, and Venus with
It's
Swampset,
10 gig,
very
kids.
reminiscent of Dagobah. There's some hints of
Oh, it's not. That's the
in
bloody
Europa,
Division.
right?
Piss
For
off,
fans
Division.
of both Star Wars and Destiny, like Mars, which is some pits that are very reminiscent of Sarlacc pits. You don't want to
Destiny.
fall into them. You'll die.
Check
These are
for
Destiny
updates.
locations. It's just we're taking inspiration
Go to
from some
downloads.
of these
Right.
iconic
That's better.
places
Sorry,
in
I
Star
got
Wars.
confused. It's 4.9 on the
Let's say we
PlayStation.
go to
It was
Mars,
downloading
and you're gonna
Division
take a
for
bounty
me.
hunting job
My
for the
Division
Fallen to
update.
take
That
out
was a big
some
one.
Cabal.
I haven't
And
played
then
that for
you either
ages straight.
matchmake with people online. You take
Here it
two with you,
comes.
you can play solo. Every time you drop in, you might be in a different location on the map. Your objectives are going to be a
Gonna
little
take a
different each
little
time,
bit
and
of
also might be
time.
different time of day. So
And
there's a
let
lot
me
of
do something else.
variety
Hang on.
and
Let me go
richness
here.
within these activities. We want them to be highly replayable. Along the way,
All
we're
the
going to throw a bunch of
PC
curveballs.
folk.
You might run into a missile tower that's trying to take you out from halfway across the map.
Yeah, I think it's going to be
Take
good.
it out and you get some extra credits out of it. defeat
Good
your
Lord.
boss, get to the exfil.
There's 128 people watching on YouTube. Welcome everyone. Don't forget, give me a like if you like it, if you like the cobblers, and a subscribe as well. That would be totally marvelous. And maybe even consider becoming a member and join in on our splendid streams. We've got a member streams every Thursday. Plug. Yes, indeed. Over on Twitch, if you're interested in becoming a Twitch subscriber, it's September, so you get money off your subs, which is quite nice if you feel like being generous that way. It's very kind of you all. Thank you very much. That was a public service announcement, mainly for my benefit.
Turrets.
Right.
We've got 9 abilities, 7 upgrades. There's a ton of stuff.
New season in Division today, always there.
Change how things play.
It's not there yet, is it, Cole?
It's like a whole tree of options across support,
I don't know.
And offensive abilities.
Maybe it's spiders.
So going to have a lot to play with here.
The Spoon Wolf, hello, how you doing? Loving to see you.
Raw power. It's about influence. Shady backrooms.
It's taking ages, yeah, for me, this.
For these powerful syndicates and against them at different times. And all of this takes place at the heart of the criminal underworld and Tharsis Outpost.
Get that hamster going. How about the underworld?
They've been off saving the world, and they haven't been looking at Tharsis. It's changed a lot since the last time we were there.
It's now this thriving black market.
Star Wars pew pew sounds. It looks great, Ivy. It really does look great.
Tharsis Junction became Tharsis Outpost. If you have an unsavory job that you need done,
and there is Spider. That was Spider.
Junction became Tharsis Outpost.
Of course, there's going to be Spider. Did you all see that?
If you have an unsavory job.
There you are. Look, there he is. Of course, he's going to be there, and he is kind of Jabba-like, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? So there we are. We got Spider. Hey, there he is.
That you need done, you can find it at Tharsis Outpost.
Tharsis Outpost feels appropriate for both Star Wars and for us. When we looked at Mos Eisley as inspiration, we knew that we could play in that
Hopefully they won't, Jason. Hopefully they won't.
From the ghosts that you'll see floating around to one Elixni with all 4 of his Elixni arms.
This has been a product of the
We took that inspiration and we found the Destiny spin on it. Criminal syndicates have moved in.
You're working with the syndicates. You are building your notoriety with them.
The 3 different syndicates that we created, we're going to be dealing with. The Pikers are Elixni. They're kind of like an anarchist biker gang. Unlike other Elixni, they're atheists. They don't worship machines.
Why not?
They follow relics. We've also got the Totality Division, a subset of the Barrent Imperium. They're run by Sandbox, and their enforcer Rao is going to be the leader of this group. And we've got Tharsis
Reformation. We've got 3 different factions.
They are a breakaway group from Maya's Vex.
They're starting to bundle with a Jenga exotic emote. Good God.
They're starting to do crime. They're, they're wearing clothes.
Crime and wearing clothes are what all individuals do. We need to have new people to fight and new people to root for. And this was our opportunity.
I love Mortal Kombat. Anybody play Mortal Kombat 11?
But the heart of the Renegade fantasy
is that the free one?
Is not just surviving the lawless frontier. It's garnering influence.
PlayStation. Same thing, actually.
Your power so that you can bend it to your will.
In the end game, we get the best weapons, the best.
It is a shame
the coolest exclusive cosmetics.
What I find
You're going to need to work
is that they did
with
it in the first place
to increase your notoriety by completing jobs successfully, alone or with a crew, and then doing so you'll unlock our highest risk, highest reward jobs, and at the same time you're going to have the ability to do a special job that'll take you off planet to the dungeon.
The only thing I like, I don't mind them Cypress. The reason why I like it was because it's a concentrated burst of info. Whereas when they did those,
Invasion is back. But
remember
this
that
doesn't
one
work
they
like
started
Gambit.
and there was that
It's
machine
often
going
the
all
invader
around
has
the place
some
and all that kind of
initiative
stuff.
when invasion begins.
And it just took quite a long time to kind of get anywhere.
You scan the battlefield and you're like, okay, is this the right time for me to take the shot? And what's the right tool for me to do it? Do I use an airstrike or a vehicle? Do I use a cabal walker?
Coming down, folks. Very slow for me here. I love the look of those things.
Yeah.
Look! It goes pew pew pew. Oh my God, I love that.
Renegades marks the Guardian's descent into a criminal underworld.
It's criminal.
A world of shadows and syndicates, where your light and your choices will cut a path forward.
Shit, I just dripped coffee all over my table.
You'll fight dirty, break the rules, and build a hardened crew that can take on any job, standing up to the most ruthless syndicates in the system.
like they're flicking a coin. I got a light on it going out.
Even in the darkest corners of this world, there's still a glimmer of hope. Guardians will have to find their own version of balance between loyalty and survival, between power
hello, how are you?
purpose.
I'm afraid I didn't say hello, I just
Because
realized.
there's
Hello,
more at
how are
play
you?
than credits and contracts. Forces are on the move. Ones that see you not just as a player, but as a piece on the board.
New icon for D2 as well. Ooh,
To change
fancy.
the
I've
future,
still got 7
you'll have
minutes to
become
go
the
yet,
one
kids.
thing they never saw coming.
Yeah, I really hope we do become evil. That's not going to happen though, is it?
Start the engines. Take off as soon as you can.
Look, it was evil poison. Well, I thought that looked pretty cool. Didn't you? I thought that looked pretty cool. Maybe the coin flip was how we called down an airstrike. Possibly. Bossib.
It isn't just about power. It's about what you're willing to risk.
There's a lot of nice things going on there, I think. And
where the Venn
yes.
diagram of our two stories.
But I'm actually quite. I'm looking forward to Action Iron
underdogs
today.
rising up against something much
I'm really
larger
looking
than
forward to
themselves.
Festival of the Lost.
Themes of hope. Those little
quite a lot of
pieces
change
in
there
that
in
Venn
Festival of Lost.
diagram were
Did
the
they
ones
have
that really helped us find the story that we want to tell
Hang
together.
on, let me go and have a look.
If you look at Star Wars and you look at Destiny, you can kind of see that parallel
let's
that
go to
exists.
Destiny.
So, for instance, our Dredgen,
Bungie.
they're our Sith.
Pretty Sithy.
Yeah, and then you've got the Barrett Imperium, and they are very, very Empire-like.
Right,
they have a huge appetite for
so we got a
expansion.
big update today.
I think of the Praxic Order. There are Jedi in this release, and they are very focused
God,
on
there's huge
order and
patch
law
notes.
and understanding that there is a binary in our universe of good and evil.
There's huge
We
patch
get to poke
notes.
at that a little
I'm not
bit
doing
in
them.
a way that suits our
Ashen
story
Iron
and our world,
launch.
while still
Right,
feeling
okay.
very much like the inspiration that we're calling from. Edge of Fate leaves us with a really big pass forward into the future.
Right.
We
okay,
know
so
of this
Reclaim is
prophecy now
today.
that tells us that we need to bind
So
the
this
nine
Reclaim
or
activity
we
is
face
going to be
extinction.
like-
And Drifter was there on Kepler. He saw all of this.
The Dreadnought in Heresy.
Not running from this one.
Drifter is convinced that there's a connection between the Nine and the rise of this new faction, the Barrett Imperium. He sees them rising at an
Sorry, folks, I can't see what
unnaturally
you're saying at the moment
fast
because I'm reading
rate
stuff.
and is insistent that there's a problem. But the Vanguard isn't listening. They're insisting that he needs to stand down.
I like the lightsaber. I want to like, but there's too
The
much now
cool
standing
thing
on the
about this
back
criminal
of my head.
underworld
It makes
is
me think that they
you
are
and Drifter and your
anything
crew,
valuable. Well,
you
just
come in
have
at the
to see.
bottom, and at the top, there's the Barrett Imperium. You need to work
X-wing
with
equipped to
all
them. Oh, you've
these
got on already, have you?
crooked
Bloody hell.
criminal syndicates in between.
because I'm
earning your power,
streaming and
building up the
downloading at the same
notoriety,
time,
getting
kids.
the
That's
gear
why.
that you need to take down that powerful Imperium at the top.
Redonda! Hello!
There's a weapon
How you doing
that the Barrett
there?
Imperium
See,
have
LJ,
made, and
how
we
you
need to be
doing?
the
Yeah, it
ones
looks cool,
to
doesn't it?
destroy it, and we're not going to be
Yeah,
able to do
mine's
that
slow
unless we
because I'm
work with
streaming at the
exactly the
same
kind of
time.
people that we normally fight.
Which is a bit of a
So we're going to head out to the
shame, but there
lawless
you go, I can't do
frontier,
much about it.
and one job at a time.
Can't
we're
do
gonna
anything
take
about it,
down the
folks.
Imperium.
Can't do nothing. A Vader Titan riding an X-wing.
The lawless frontier
It's gone
is
very
filled
Star
with big,
Wars, isn't it?
chaotic, cooperative activities. You're going to choose the job, you're going to choose which renegade abilities you're going to take into those jobs, and then you're going to drop into the action with your team,
My Steam update
smash
went
up
quick.
those objectives,
Nice.
get as many riches and treasures as you can, and then get out or die trying.
So you're gonna do new reclaim activity.
To do that, you're going to go to the Lost Frontier
New
Hollow
activity,
map.
epic
You'll see
raid.
Mars, Europa, and
When's that?
Venus with swamps that are very reminiscent
pushed
of
that
Dagobah.
back, have
There's
they,
some
the
hints of
epic raid?
Hoth in Europa, right?
Yeah.
For fans of
New
both Star
rewards
Wars and
pass?
Destiny, like Mars,
I've just
which is some
realised,
pits that
right,
are very
that the new
reminiscent
gun-
of Sarlacc pits.
Do you want me to
You
show
don't
you the
wanna
new
fall
gun?
into them.
Hang on. Let me bring this over here, look. Can you see this? Hang on, let me bring you up over here as well so you can see what's going on. Look. So this is the reclaim. This is today now. So this is that new thing. The portal updates. Where's the raid launching? When's that launching? September 27th. Is that right? Stop it! Look. Now then, does that scream The Rock to you? Where, you know, the string of pearls configuration for the VX gas or whatever it's called. Look there, look. But those little things. So that's the new exotic with Ash and Iron. And there's another one coming in October as well. Power level increase. As we know, the Edge of Fate Guardian's going to 100 more power levels now that Ash and Iron has launched. The new card cap with power level 500, but those looking to the next max possible level can push it to 550. Getting to power level 500 were unlocked. I'm constantly chasing tier 5s. I'll never get an 8. So, wow. All exotic weapons. Right, okay. So, as of today, all exotic weapons and armor now will be part of the featured gear. So, they'll always get the new gear bonuses. And that's not all. We've extended the period of all legendary gear from Season Reclamation are featured. So, they will also be included as part of it. Because they were going to stop them being featured then, were they? Right, okay. So, there we are. As of today, everything is... whatever it is I just said. Excuse me. Right, the more Sat Heist, more events coming soon. Iron Banana, Arms Week, October 17th, Festival of the Lost. They haven't got a date of the... Oh, no, October the 7th, look. Right, okay. So that's interesting. So we've got then. So we... Right, okay. So what's that, about a month, is it? 4 weeks? Iron Banner. So when's that call to arms coming? That's coming at the end of it. Isn't it? Okay, 42 seconds left. I'm actually going to get there now, kids. Yes. There we are, then. So there we are. That's interesting. Let's go for a quick squiz at these patch notes, shall we? Today, what we got? I think we've seen all of these, though, haven't we? Really, these were all mentioned yesterday. Rebalance mythic difficulty to appropriately scale for differing fire team sizes. Made adjustments to power delta. Retuned incoming outgoing damage. Added multiplicity skull. Additional fire team members scale difficulty. Difficulty lowered for solo. That's interesting. Added mission objectives to indicate that the activity will restart and continue after completing. Okay, all the voices have been added in now for the voice actors, so that's quite nice. Added a launch note on Kepler for the invitation opening mission, so players can replay it on normal or legendary difficulty. Fixed an issue where some enemies would not suspend. Fixed, okay. Crucible. Not much. Was there much talk about Crucible stuff though? There wasn't really, was there? Oh, it's ready to install. Update now. Here we go, kids. Let's see what happens. Banshee sounds different? You're joking. Right, hang on. It's gone off. Don't worry, he'll come back now. There you are, see? Right, let me turn that off. Turn that off. Let's bring this over here. Back to normal. Lovely. I love going back to normal. Okay. Okay. We're up there. We're up there. Okay. Let me just check something over here as well, folks, before we start. Right, okay, folks, 1 second. Just got to quickly sort something out here. Go on, give us a big one. La la. Thank you for burping the Rancor. Okay, I'm going to be that guy. They're selling it like it's all nice. There's things here giving you, but they seem to skirt over the fact they took it away in the first place. I'm not sure messing up and kind of fixing it should be celebrated. Cheer up, Cyberus, lad! Sorry, that just made me laugh. Right, okay, let's have a look. Start again. What's this? So the game modes we have, just in case I want to... Right, we'll get rid of that. Hang on, I'm just deleting a few things. I know what you mean, no. You're absolutely right. They shouldn't have taken it away in the first bloody place, should they, really? On it, and the game needed to be needs to be big, and it feels much smaller. So you're absolutely right. Sorry, my flippant response there. Sometimes I can't help it. Yes, I'm going to get rid of that as well. Hang on, kids. I'm just doing a little bit of getting rid of stuff here a minute. Just some quick ones.
So,
yeah,
what went?
That's fine. What's this one? Don't start recording. Full stop. There we are. Lovely. Oh, shit. Get rid of that as well. I'll be with you in a minute. Now. Right. Okay. Turn that on. Turn that off. Let's empty that. Let's empty that. That should be a bit better now. Okay, that's 104 gig we got there now. That'll be plenty for today. Right. Right, what's going on here now? Let's go in and have a little look and see what's what. Let me start the recording. I'm going to take my face off the screen. See you later, alligators, because I'm recording all this stuff for, you know, for thingy. So, yes. Let me just go here now. Where should we do it? There. Bye. There we are. It's me here now. Hello, everyone. Here I am. Yes, lovely. Right, okay. So, let's... Hello, Paul. How you doing? Oh, I'm good. I'm not restoring. I'm free. Feel sorry for you suckers. Right. Let's start recording. Busy week of content make. God, I hate that term. Busy week of making videos now. The exotic rocket pulse looks cool, sort of like a malfeasance that you decide when the embedded rounds explode. So you press a button to cause the explosion, do you? That's nice. Send... Right, okay. Vehicle... What? Vehicle controls have been updated. The jump button will now always jump for vehicles that are able. The interact button will now enter and exit vehicle with jumps. What? Well, that's interesting, isn't it? I'm going to do a bit to camera. Not a bit to camera, but I'm just going to do this. Now, when you've logged in, you probably haven't realised, but our vehicle controls have been updated. I didn't realise. It's all brand new to me. But apparently, the jump button now will always jump vehicles that are able. And also, the interact button will now enter and exit vehicles with jumps. Not entirely sure what that means, but there we go. There it is. Yeah, I stopped recording there, and now I'm going to start recording again. No, I'm going to stop recording. No, I'm going to start recording. Oh my god, I'm going to cock it all up. Right, okay. There we are. I'm just recording bits. I'm recording bits. Here we go. Will there be some sort of movie or something? No. New territories. Reclaim is here. Seize the front lines. Re-establish Vanguard borders from Mayor's forces and Reclaim to earn event rewards and complete challenges in the event home. Visit Devon Kane, easy. Open the quest tab in the director to take back what's ours. Right, it's going to go straight into the portal, shall we? Right, what do we got here then? So we got Ash and Iron initialize there. There's my arenas. Okay, hang on now. There's the event. Let's have a look at the event. So this is just a weekly event on top of it. Is that right? The conductor of center artillery. Push the conductor's forces back and reestablish. So we've got... Oh, hang on now. We've got... Right, okay, what have we got? 15? So this is another... There we are. So this is only what lasts for 1 week. Thank goodness I've been waiting for that vehicle button update. You'll reinstall it now, Dave, won't you? Right, we've got a new weapon here. What's this? We've got a Romantic Death, Grenade Launcher, Wave Frame, Void. Looks quite nice. There we are, there's that. And there's a holofoil, of course. And then what have we got here? The Folded Root Rocket Launcher. Aggressive frame, high damage, high recoil. It's Void. Chain reaction and danger zone on that one. Well, I'm going to have to go over all of this shit. So, right. Okay, hang on then. Hang on now. Hang on now. I'm going to just start doing some notes here. Sorry about this, but it's like, you know, I've got to do it right. I've got a video to go out today. Right, okay. So, let's have a look. So, new territories. Reclaim weekly activity. Okay. Yeah, we got all of that, yeah. Oh, shit, there's loads here. So, yeah, this is going to be a massive... I don't know if I should do it all in... I think... oh, no, I hate this. I hate folding it all into one massive video. I don't know whether I should put out a couple of videos. Do you know what I mean? Just do one about all the new... like, new weapons, new ornaments, new cosmetics and all that kind of shit. And just, like, a new weekly... we'll see. No, I think what I'll do is I'll just do like a quick, this is here, this is here, this is here, this is here, and then do videos deep diving into them, maybe. That might be the best way to do it. So, we got that. New Territories Reclaim Weekly Activity. Go through that. Right, okay, that's the first thing. Then, let's have a little look at what we've got here. Seasonal Hub, how's that looking? Right, we've got the same things there. Bonus focus, be greater, successfully complete portal activities, generate orbs. Right, that's all the same. No, don't follow that. Down here, so we've got these all open now, and we've got a second page, look. So, these are all replayable now. So we need to do that. So go over the conquests. Okay, you got that. He's making a list. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. Ugh! Exotic Mission Avalon! Ugh! What's Fikrul's Castle? Oh, right, these are the lairs. Right, okay, hang on then. Right, so we'll just go through all that as well. And then we got the Conqueror one. Okay, we got that. And we'll go to the tower in a moment. Let's have a quick look at what we got solo-wise, look. Anything new? Creation, Caldera, K1 Logistics. There's nothing new there. So there's nothing new in solo, as far as I could tell. No, that's the wrong one. Fallen Bunker. Right, this is where it's all happening, look. Fallen Bunker, Fallen Saber, Midtown, Cabal's Watch, Conductor's Keep. Right, there's a lot in Fireteam Ops here, look. Hypernet Current. Contest of Elders. Have we done that before? Oh, yeah, no, this is all the new shit. Look at it all. All right, so this is all the new stuff, look. Well, it's not new, but you know what I mean. It's from the older stuff. Battleground for Oracle, the Warrior, Technocrat, Dark Priestess, Devil. There's a lot here. Glass. My God, isn't this a weird, massive way of looking at it? I went to the doctor about my folded route after I got caught in the door. That sounds nasty. Proving Ground, Sounding, Widow's Court. Right, okay. Well, there we are. There's that. Pinnacle. Piss. Pinnacle. Right, we've got Nightmare of Galran. Presage is there. Beneath the Necropolis. Heaven's Vengeance. And we got the Avalon mission, and then we got the others there as well. Okay. Nice to see Presage there. I'm pleased about that. Crucible probably won't have anything. Control, Cutting Edge Clash, Competitive. Okay. Let's have a look at quests. We've got seasonal challenges. We'll have a look at them. So the new activity, let's go and have a look at that then. I'm not going to look at the Brighter store until I've had a look at the activity and got rid of footage. So do I go? How do you launch the new activity then? Is that on the world map? I'm confused. There's no... Is it here? Alright, so you just pick one of these to do then, do you? Alright, visit... Right, okay, so here we go. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to record this now, folks. Just for a minute. Alright, okay, so let me just do this then. So to start, reclaim, go see Devram. Where is he? Is he in a tower? Go see Devram or launch from the tower. Let's have a look. No, visit Devram in the EDZ, it says. Let's do that. So, we'll track that. I mean, I'm going to just do this now. Okay. So if you want to start the event, there's a couple of ways you can do it. You can come here to the portal and go down here to the second screen. And then we've got a little marker there saying Earth Reclaim, visit Devram in the EDZ. So you can track that, so you can show you where to go. And then we need to pop back to the EDZ. What's strange, though, we go to the world. It should be showing us there now, should it? Yes. That should have been flashing there when we came back to the world, I think. I think they need to make this part of the game again, so that should have been flashing there automatically, but never mind, it isn't. There we are, there's Devram flashing there. So let's go to Trostland and see what he's got. There we are. I'm just stopping these things as I'm doing them. Here we go. Well, that's intriguing. So is it from, if I went to the tower, you can see it from the tower as well, can you? Right, there it is. Okay. Okie doke. Thank you, thank you. Let's go and see what's his face. Everyone's up in the clock. Oh, it's nice to be back. It's nice to be back here. I'm sick of my loadout. Give me new weapons. Right, start recording. Back in the ED. Where is it now? I can't. It's been so long. Up there, look. That's right. Yes. Yes. Up here we go. Up here we go. Here he is. Hello.
Hail, Queen's Guard.
It's all happening out there, lad.
What can I do for you?
I don't know. Devram waves you over with a fire in his eyes. Maya's attacking the tower, starting a new gold rush across Sol. She's losing control of her collective and needs the latent power from golden tech. So, okay, we'll just reclaim completed. Successfully secure all 4 areas in the reclaim activity. Okay. Right. Has this always been here? I haven't been to visit him for years. Is it worth doing these? He needs a reward. Oh, there we are. Like, right, so there he is. Oh, that just takes you back to there, look. Right, okay. So, the quest is highlighted on your map. Let's go and have a look then. Well, no, it's not. Is it actually on the map? Tracked activity not on this destination. So I just have to launch it from the tower then. Is that what that or it is it, kids?
No devils, no wolves. They've thrown it all away.
That's weird, isn't it? I'm assuming it's this. Okay, let's do this one. Let's go and have a look. Right. Okay, to launch it from the tower. I suppose you can also launch it from the portal as well, is it? The portal allows you to pick the particular map. Jason, yes, I'll be checking all of that out now. So is this... So this isn't match made then, is it?
Coral Vex, more of Maya's goons. They're taking salvaged FOTC tech.
Right, okay. Investigate the Vex incursion.
Only Night Watch available to respond.
I'm afraid that's correct.
What's
Maya's
Meg? What's this?
tactics are
What's
evolving.
this?
I'm in the EDZ now, investigating a lead that might explain things. But I'll need you to defend the tower while I get some
Always launched from the portal, right, okay. Go away, uplifted coral minotaur. What's this? Ah, eat my shorts. Can we just jump up there or what? Yes. Oh, let me up!
Vex are tossing our caches onto multiple transmat routes
going
out
on?
of the city.
The pulse is blooming great. I found an exotic engram. What the bloody hell's going on there? Destroy the Vex nodes. Right. Okay, so I can't... Right, so that's done there. That's how do I get up there then? Oh, for God's sake, Marlene! What am I doing? How do I get up? Okay, let's see what happens. We got raided in the tower with no cutscene. Yes. So, what is it telling me to do here then? Holy shit! Hang on! This is the tower! It's just twigged that it's the tower! Sorry, I didn't even realise that. Destroy the Vex nose. How do I do that? Oh, there's one. Right, they're there, look. Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's great, that. Get it, look, we're fighting in the tower. I've only just I only just twigged. My mind was totally bollocks then. I had no idea. Save the tree. Hey, that's good. It's the tower, kids. Woohoo! That's made me... I know where I am now. I know exactly where I am. What are you all stupid idiots? Get out of my bloody tower, you. And you. Get stuffed. Bloody. Another one down. Right, where's the last one? Let's go over here. Hang on a minute. I've got to do the rewards pass as well. Can't collect it yet, can I? Not enough space. Hang on. Vault. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on again. Toggle vault. No. Right. Let's just store all of these a minute because I haven't got a clue. Just temporary. Just temporary storage of everything. Just temporary. There we are. Just store all them as well. Lovely. Good. Lovely. Right. What I can do now is go in. It's all just temporary. Let's go back here and... Ah. Rum then. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? New Malpace. New Malpace. Let's have that. It's up there, look. So let's just put that in for a laugh and then let's pick that. Right, here we go. New gun. Have I got the right one on? No. Stupid idiot. It's that one. Okay, here's the new gun. Yeah, what's Banshee doing? Right, so how does this work? Hang on, let's have a look at this new gun as well. We've got at rounds fired embedded on the targets, long press to detonate them. Detonating a large number of rounds embedded in a single target suspends them. Right, okay. So we're gonna have some nice ooh. Oh, it's rocket! Okay, that's fair enough. So what happened? Did he detonate? What's going on here? Destroy 3 or 4. Where's the other one? It's over there, look. Knob. Chucked away. Right, okay. That's me, yes. Feel free to send me a thing.
Artifacts to reinforce city defenses.
Wrong one.
I've been collecting Warmind hardware, pointing it at gaps in our security. We should have been able to see this coming.
Right, it's got 2 firing modes then, is it? So that is just the rocket firing mode. Find your way to the hangar. Hangar's over there, isn't it? So we've got a standard firing mode like that. Right? And then if I flick to that, then we've got the sticky one. Oh, he's dead already. Alright, hang on. I got to shoot something which is right. Hang on a minute. Does it? Right, hang on. What have I got to do? Find your way to the hangar. Oh, look, the door's open. Oh, my God. We've never done that before in our entire lives. The bloody door's open. Hang on. Oh, look. It's a hole in the floor. Yeah, we have done this once before, haven't we? But the door's never been open, though. I've been here before. I know where we are. This is the Daito room. Yes. Hang on. Oh, we're going back this way to that. Oh, of course, we go to the hangar. We're coming backwards through here, look. Right. Okay. Oh, I like this. Oh, this is nice.
They completely blindsided us. Morsat surveillance is gone, but how did they get this far without an alert?
Right, that's one. Where's, yeah, okay, this is cool. So we going over here as well.
Count, my friend.
Nice! We're under here. Okay, fair enough. Just sort that one out as well. Get out of my tower, you scum! I miss it when Zer travelled around the place with you. Shit! Can't stand on having a... That's wrong, that was. I didn't mean to do that then. I was looking at the other thing. Bugger off, you. Let's do this last one. Let's do these guys over here then. There we go. Let's do them in. This is very enjoyable, you know. It's really cool to be fighting in the tower. The emo corner. That's exactly what it was. Right.
I doubt this is over. I checked the caches. The Vex are stealing Warmind tech from us.
It's the tower and everything. Sorry, I just think this is great. Where are we going? Return to the courtyard. Can I just go this way? What's this? Look, it's the conductor. Interact. Should I be interacting with this? Oh, look, helpers! We've got Red Jack helpers! Oh, wow, look, they're all being imprisoned around the place. Oh, look at that, look. Come along, Red Jacks. Wouldn't it be great if Saint or people were trapped in these as well? Look at that, then. Right, okay, I'm going to go over and have a look over here. That's made me very pleased, that has. Yes, that's good, too. Oh, I like this. Oh, the place has been bloody trashed. There's Hawthorne's doodahs up there, look. The bird's still there. Check the power of my exotic armor. 378. Why is that? What's happening? Has your power changed? Destroy Cleftis. Chinius Cleftis. Hello, Red Jacks. Bugger off, legionaries. Am I on the sticky one?
This unit has a call sign dating back to the Red War. Gaul's elite. They were here the day the tower fell.
There we are. There was the explosions then. That's weird.
That's impossible. Something isn't right.
I'm raging. Sorry. It's probably been some sort of patchy fixy thing. What am I doing? Killing him? Yes. Right, okay. With that. What's he on about? Oh yes, this is Saint Anna Bray, isn't it?
Timeline where the Red Legion are still around and yank them into ours.
Go away. Hang on. It's so cool. Ooh, what's that mean? Oh, does that mean I've got to punch it? That knob? No. There we go. Right, okay, that's cool. Vex incursion. Oh yeah. Oh my God! Look, she's looking down at us. That's quite spooky. That's quite spooky. I like that. Ain't that spooky? I like it. Okay, that's good. Okay, and the last one in here. You don't need to know, DK. They'll fix it a month from Friday. It's your turn now, Sonny Jim. Let's see what happens if I can go... That was quite nice, look. That was quite nice then. Did you see that string of attacks I had on that then? That was quite cool.
Good work.
Daffy.
The city could count on you.
This was just a smash
Right.
and grab.
We got a medium. We got a medium mini tool. And a Halliator's power weapon. Okay.
Golden age of her own design.
Look
Now
there.
With the Legion and the Vex. I'm no friend of
And what's
the Red
that?
Legion, though I
Rocket
pity them
launcher.
to come under
Okay.
my thrall.
And she's gone. That was quite cool. This is real, apparently. I don't know where the hell everybody is, though. I quite like the fact that we're fighting in the tower. In fact, I like that a lot. The doors are closed. Can we go to Zavala's office? Quick. Ah, boo. Oh, no, hang on. Are we down another level? Yes. Double boo. Is the lift working? Boo. So, right. Let's get it in. What is it? Monument. Oh my god, it's all here. Yeah, we got to have a look at that as well. Monument to Seasons Past. I like it. I like it. So what happens here now? Have I not done that mission yet? Oh, why didn't that work? I'm going to have another go. It's not the size of the tool, Dave. It's what you do with it. I do love the destruction. Yeah, I love it. I loves it. Any, I didn't have any armor or anything, though, did I? Okay. Right. So was that Lifetime Kepler? Pale. Okay. Gonna have a few more bashes of this. So, portal then. What can I go through there? That's fair enough. Oh, I haven't checked Zavala. I haven't been to the tower yet. We'll have a look around the tower as well. A mini tool is better than no tool at all. Archon's Keep. Look, she's up there, look now.
Probably trying to prevent further
Inert
defection within
Seaver.
her
They
own
just mentioned
collective.
Seaver.
Stop her research efforts before they begin.
I'll have to get some of my little buddies out again. What's the matter with him? Why is he immune? Shit. Because of this. I don't know what happened there. But this is nice. Okay, what's next? Progress. Oh, right, so I've just got a 13 of 1,000. What the smeg? What does that mean? Oh, shit. Bloody hell. That's quite mad, isn't it? Yes, come on, everyone. Hello. Shoot that shit. Go away. Oh, there's me little explosions. Right, okay. I saw a chest over there then, and it disappeared. Did you see a chest icon up there then? There was a chest icon over there then, and then it's disappeared. Look there! Look, there's a little hidden chests here, look. Bollocks! Collect loot. Let's have a look. Oh, it's giving me ammo. That's weird. And some glimmer. Right, okay. Give me a bit more. What is this? Oh, it's still solar then. Right, okay. Okay, that's nice. Yeah, I'm not going to complete this now. I'm just going to have one more go, and then we're going to go and have a little look at all. I'm going to do my Eververse, I think. think that's what I'm going to do. Oh, shit, a brick. Brick, say I shit, see. You know, if you turn on restricted modes and look at my live streams, only 3 are visible. After every live stream I've done, only 3 are acceptable as not being restricted. Can you believe that? I suppose you can, really, if you watch my streams. I'll die again. So I'm just laughing here. Hey, Mikey G, how you doing? Quite a bit, lad. Although, no, you saw a lot of the Renegade stuff, didn't you? Why have I killed this idiot? Back her off. Oh, shit, a brick. Cheers, Jason Voorhees. Yes, I'll accept that now. Is it really good? Right, so what's going on here then? No, oh my god, revives. Right, okay, that box gives you 500. Look, claim buff. Oh, buff. Devouring multi-protection. The personal device grants devour after dealing final blows against targets with low health. Oh shit, I'll have that. Is he on the sticky one? Is he? Yeah, I'm not doing very well here. I didn't realise. Oh no, you do get revives back, look. Okay, I like this. This is good. They've been defaulting people to restricted depending on your viewing history, which is killing. Hey, Air Agent, how you doing? Really? They've got to stop that right now. People should choose whether to do that. It shouldn't default to that. Yeah, it's shit. I don't know what's going on, but kill him. Kill him. What am I supposed to do here? Right, there's a box in here. My viewing history will probably get me arrested by Interpol. They're not giving you very much, are they? Never mind. Where am I going now? Oh, it's just Kiliai Nobiai. Are these the plague glands? These are the plague glands, are they? Didn't even bloody notice. For another medium multi-tool. Yes, I remember this actually. This is the plague glands. Yes, we'd all get together and have a bash. If you want to play, I'll be playing with folk tomorrow evening. Why am I in here? Right, stupid boy, go over there. Can I get... Hey! Oh, look, I'm on me shark, look! Is that it? Where are we? Up there. Okay. Right, why can't I get off it? How do I get off it? I've forgotten. How do I get off it? How do I get off it? Alright, okay. Couldn't even get off it then. Did we investigate? Oh, I can't do that. It might be a thing. Might be a thing. You just jump to get off it. Is that what it means? It's nice using the meter multi-tool again. It really is very nice using the meter. So this should do this then, once I kill these mobs. I've just noticed I haven't got a radar. Shows you how much I bloody use it. The plague was cured. Right, is this the sticky one? No. I'm frightened to pick things up in case it's a find things thing. Do you know what I mean? What the hell's this? Something's going on, yeah. Is it that I've got to pick up then? Oh no. Right, okay. I'm killing myself. I haven't got any ammo. Sod off. Ow. Get off it! Where am I going? We're gonna find knob ends to kill, basically. Oh, there's another one of those things up there. Look, I didn't see that before then. Right, I'd imagine. Shit! Shoot it! No ammo. Bit of overkill there, really. Right, people are popping in again. Popping in. KO! Hang on now, yeah. Cayo, Tennessee, hello, how you doing? I'll get there in the end. Yes, for this. Somebody shooting at the arse of you. Thought there was. Big knob. Data warden. Okay. Get lost, legionary. Now, I'm not knocking Destiny Rising at all, but coming back into playing this after playing Destiny Rising, it feels so much more fluid. You know what I mean? They've done a great job, though, don't get me wrong. It's just because of what I'm used to, I suppose. Isn't it? Yeah. Why isn't this open yet, for Cliff's sake? Oh, I gotta pick it up. Let's do my head in. What is it? Was it just new material? Research obtained. What? Refill ammo. Ah, look at that then. Right, okay, there's a few things going on over here. What's going on over here, like? Look at all these knobbeths be here. Look at this. Look at this. Far too slow. Right, that's the... Go on, kill him. Right, that he what? He. Bloody hell. Okay. So what's keeping him alive? Oh, bugger off. Don't quite know what's going on here, but I'll just do a bit of killing, that'll help. You there. Sod off. Why have you got a shield on? Is it because of that? Yeah, probably. Bugger off! Oh, there's another one come on, you know? So we've got to destroy those things, is it? Yeah, it's a little bit of figuring out what's going on here. Look at all those knobs over there. But he does seem to lead you to it, though. You know what I mean? Shoot first, ask gets later. That's right. You bugger off. On the... Is that him? Yeah, have him. Plus 10. Still hasn't opened up, though, is it? And it has! Hey! Shaved hamster. Right. So I've done that. Bloody hell! Oh my god, this is huge then. Look, it's my ship! Look, it's my biplane! Oh no, is that just me? Oh, we fly to another zone then, do we? So what's all this bollocks then? Who's this? Excuse me, who are you? Approach. Ooh! Mayor Sundrash, where is she now? Come speak to me if time will allow. Mayor searches across the deserted plain. A hidden facility comes into view. Its architectural structure changing every time she takes a step. She could be here, but she is not. Warsat materials are her last shot. He's talking in rhymes! Hey, that's weird. Look, I'm talking to Scions. Yes, I will be Agent Zarkov. Yes, I found it. If anybody's interested, if they haven't bought one yet, I was looking for good ones. And CD keys, which has now become loaded, I believe. They're selling the super deluxe version, which is normally 120 quid for 86. So I'll probably buy that version. Unless they're really nice and send me a key, but I don't think they are going to. I've definitely missed out on that. Why am I dead? That's weird, isn't it? Very strange, that. No, nothing for me. Right. Okay, so I've got to do all 4 of these. Right, I'm not doing this now. Or shall I? What time have we got? I got to get a video out by 8:30, see, kids. At the latest. So, right, these are, so these are our weapons and shit. Ooh. Yes. Right. Okay. Refill ammo. Well, that's handy. It takes all your revives and the time runs out, so I couldn't complete it. What was going on there? That's strange. Right, okay, let's just go see what's going on. They're definitely moving away from the patrol zone thing, though, aren't they? Can I get up there? I don't think I can. How do I get up there? There, look. Interesting. How do I get up there? Can I get up there? Won't be able to get up there? I have to go around here. And I'm going to have to go up there. Bloody hell. Okay. Bloody hell. It's balked. Are you not being able to play it then? Because I was buggered. Yeah, I think so, innit? Definitely. It is that kind of a thing. Conductor, Scion Commander. Punch him in the face. Yeah, I see that always works. If in doubt, punch him in the face. Get out of it, you plum. I'm gonna die. Yes, lovely, lovely. Somehow he died. Well done. Well done, me. Punch. What's this? More nothing. Just a little bit of glimmer. Come on, give us a weapon, for Christ's sake. Data Warden. Right, so what am I looking to destroy here then? So these guys here, is it? Are shielding these idiots. Is that right? Oh, nice! Oh, there we are. You got strung up. Look at that then. That worked well. I thought I'd fallen to me death then. Right. I've killed everybody. I can't detonate them. Where are we going now? Ooh, right, okay, hang on. Lovely, okay. Right, so... Ooh, there's more of these knobs everywhere, look. 1 knob, 2 knobs. Come on. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I want bullets now. Get. Yeah. Ow, shit. I quite like that. That's quite nice. Right. Right. Plum. In the face. And again. Oh, that smashed his face in. Right, okay, so you fight the shite of them until you get one of these and it gives you 500. Okay. That's alright then, isn't it?
That's pure Golden Age vintage. We don't make them like that anymore.
What? I didn't get anything. Am I supposed to be getting stuff here? Because I'm not getting anything. What's that one? Oh, hang on, pick up some shit over there. It's got a bigger clip than the Mint Retrograde, isn't it? That's quite good fun, that. Oh, bum balls ass. Come on. It's quite nice. Oh, he's the main boss, is he? I know he dropped something there, look. Chest looted. I didn't get anything for it, though. Why aren't I getting weapons on those chests? That'd be much better, wouldn't it? Nothing more disappointing than getting stuff you can't pick up. Because I'm full of it. And I'm full of glimmer. Off we go. Again. Kick his face in. Alright, okay. Oh, hang on. Did that open something? What does that say? What did that say then? An accessory increases your grenade recharge rate and causes a second delayed detonation. That sounds like fun. Let's have that. Can I just pick it up? Swap buffs. Yeah, go on. You get armor and guns at the end. Check. Right, okay. Cheers, Venger. Thank you. Smoke jumper boots. New armor. Why is he coming in a 366? That's not good.
We've lined up the coordinates to your next LZ.
Oh, well, I may as well finish it off, innit?
This tech. From before the collapse.
Okay, back in the old ship, then. My grenades won't have a detonation, though, will they? Yes, that's shit, that buff. For me. I got the wrong bloody thing on. So what does he want, then? Let's have a look. I can tell you more of what you seek. With extra glimmer, I will speak. They await payment and are disappointed. No matter, I'm feeling lonely today. Keep speaking to me and you won't need to pay. Siva built all a civilization could need. A paracausal satellite fuels Maya's greed. What? Talking bollocks, that Scion. My God, men, can't you see? This is the result of your 10-year killing spree. Name the film. So it's basically a mix of the Pale Heart and the Dreadnought place. Yes, it is. Exactly, Brian, yes. Found an NPC, Scion and Archon's Keep. Yeah, I know. It's weird, isn't it? Oh, here we go. Well, there's 5 minutes remaining to score bonus points. No chance. Look at them all. Shit, there's a lot of them. Bloody hell. Look at all these knobs. Who are all these people? Yes. Good stuff, pal. Good God, look at these guys. Have they been stuck on any of them? Is this just... Oh no, he's got stuff on him. Ah! Club. Cheers, Wolf. Take care, man. Nice to see you. To see you. No. Conduct a cabal. It's nice to have. It's nice to be shooting a cabal in the face again, though. I must admit. Cabal are my favourite things to shoot. I didn't look. I wonder how many to put on them. Oh shit. All in his head. at this. Oh, he's firing shit down, is he? Come on, kick his face in. These are quite lengthy, aren't they? On your own, anyway. I imagine they're a bit quicker if you're in a fire team, like. Ah! Haters gonna hate. But if they hate it, why do they play it? Why do they come and watch it? Why? Just bugger off and do something else. Leave the rest of us alone. Do you know what I mean? Right, here we go. Nice kick-ins there. And pew! I'd like to be playing it right now, yeah, probably. We admit. Is he still alive? Oh shit! I hate it! I come for the host. But you're not playing it though, see you, Cypress? Do you know what I mean? It's very kind of you, sir. Smoke jumper bond. Oh no, I'm gonna die again. Because I haven't got any ammo. Look at all these knobs. Come on, kill him. No, I haven't got my thing. Look at it all! This is crazy! Look how busy it is! I've never seen so many bloody Cabal. Bloody hell! That was a lot of Cabal. An access that increases your grenade charge. I don't want that anymore. What's this one? The storage unit that grounds super energy with super final blows as well as creating ammo for yourself and allies. That sounds quite good. What's this one? Access that increases your grenade recharge rate. Accesses super final blows as well. What's this one then? If a defense unit that gradually converts damage receives increased weapon damage. Let's try that. Let's try that. Give you out again. Oh, balls. I can understand why people are cheesed off with it though as well, you know what I mean? Oh, this is good though, I'm enjoying this. Of course I can. I've been pretty cheesed off with it myself, in fact. You probably noticed. Can I just go in there and... Oh, yeah, I can. We all like a good moan, don't we? I like a good moan, I do. What's that shit there? Ascendant Shard. But I can't pick it up. Right, where am I going now? I'm assuming I'm going this way. Another chest. I hate those things. I don't know where I'm going, mind. That's points. It's worth picking them up. No revives left! Oh dear. Oh, I see. So if I die here now, I'm stuffed. I see. I've been there. So why do I know where to go then? Oh, they're out there, look. Okay. Evening Stab, how you doing? I can't see shit. Yeah, I'm gonna die here. And I won't be able to revive myself, will I? Yeah, that's a silly thing, isn't it? Why is there revives on it? Any more for any more? Well, something else is going on here, because that hasn't gone off yet. Oh, down there, look. Hello, Data Warden. Oh, they're all down there. Okay, do this. Oh, shit, here we go. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Don't die. Don't die me. This is the last one, isn't it? I hope it is. I've got to bugger off and record. Oh, shit. Whoa! That's not fun at all. Let's, oh, shit. Hey, Lady Gamer, how are you doing? What video? Any idiots? Come on, come on. Oh, dear. Well. I've got no weapons left whatsoever. I'm gonna have to change. Can I swap? No, I can't swap. No, why can't I swap? That's very frustrating, isn't it? Why couldn't I swap that then? Couldn't I swap them before? Yeah, sod off. Come on, kill him. Shit, a brick. Come on, for God's sake. Get him down there. Shit! I've had it. Bugger off, honoured war beast. Well, that's good. I got a bit of ammo here. That's better. Let's kill this idiot. Hang on, let's do this. Punch it! Chewie. Punch it, me. Oh, he's just a normal one. Good. Yay! That'll be it then. Hey, Mark Edmonds, how you doing? Oh, thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Much appreciated. Oh, what? I've got one more to do. And no revives to do it in. Is this a third zone? I'm stuffed now. So when I go here now, I'm not going to be able to revive myself, am I? Is that your problem, kids? Is this what's going on? Here we go. So I'm going to be deaded when I arrive, and I can't revive myself because I got no revives left. And there we go. Stuffed.
You've done sufficient damage to force their commander.
That's wrong, isn't it?
Strike now.
That is bad. How can and that's ridiculous. Well, now, folks, I can't do that anymore now. Can I leave? Let's go to tower. Well, there we are. So that's not very clever, is it? That's very, very stupid, in fact. That's very annoying. There we are, never mind. Right, we can get on with my video now then. There we are, we had a good old test of that though there, didn't we? Was George Michael not careless with his whisper in the woods, or was that the box? Just don't have revives. Just forget about revives. Did you see that then? That was ridiculously stupid. And that's going to happen to everybody. Have they said anything about it? Have they gone, oh shit? What's going on here? Right, okay. So, that's that then. Okay. Right. So what I'll do now, kids, I'm going to record the Eververse bit here, and then I'm going to have to go off stream and do the rest of it. Good. Hello, everybody. Hello, yes. Oh, this thing. I'll do all the tower stuff here first. Okay, thanks, Lady Gamer. I'll check it later on. I'm going to be up to my eyes for a couple of hours now, I'm afraid. I'll make sure I put that. I think I'll start off. I think I'm going to do my intro here, shall I? Let's do the intro.
Has something been chewing on these?
Hello, my marvellous sausages. It's the Destiny 2 weekly reset, and it's for the 9th of September, and Ash and Iron is here, and all the treasure trove of goodies that it brings. So we'll have a little look at what we've got included in Ash and Iron. We've got a new weekly event that's occurring as well. We'll have a look at extra goodies. We'll have a look at the seasonal challenges, and we'll have a little look in the Eververse as well. But before we get the ball rolling on all of the new stuff, I just wanted to let you know that we've had, if you've pre-ordered the Year of Prophecy, or you're going to buy it now, don't miss out, because we just had a hell of a live stream and it was very good. I was very pleased. I enjoyed it. Looks good to me. But if you've already pre-ordered the Year of Prophecy, come here to the tower. You might see you've got a flashing thing there in the terminal special deliveries. Go and have a little look in there, and we should, right, have an X-Wing. Cross fingers. Yeah. Ooh, look at all the stuff. There we are. So I got Renegade Leadership. There it is. Look at that. And it'll never, ever, ever need a shader. So look, so they've added in some extra goodies for us, which was quite nice. We only found out about that in the live stream. And there's also an emblem, the Starside introduction there as well. I can collect that one. I can't collect my ship though, hang on. Let's go and get rid of some of this crap here. What's that? No, I picked that. I'll get rid of that one there. I don't want that one. And we'll move that one off there as well, and I'll get rid of me fridge. Or just one will do. There we are. Sorry, folks, still in recording mode. And here we go, all stuff buggered. I'm not sorry, I'll start again. Don't swear. There we are, all stuff erased. Let's grab a Renegade Leader. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I've also got here. Now then, is this new for Ash and Iron? It must be, because we usually get Rahul's Secret Stash, and you get stuff if you've bought the Prophecy Edition. And you used to get stuff at the beginning of each new season. Now, it looks like it's going to be at the beginning of each new update. And because we've got Ash and Iron, we've got a ship, which is the Crystal Lattice ship. That's quite cool. I like the look of that. Yes, that's very nice. Lovely. We've got the exotic slider, 5 Ascendant Shards and 10 Enhancement Cores. So don't miss picking those babies up as well. I'll pick that one up too. Lovely. There we are. Stop recording there. Shall I just record the whole thing when I'm on here with you, folks, or will that annoy you? Let's try and figure it out. Shall I go for it? I may as well, innit? Let's go for it, innit? Okay, right. So logically, what I've got next now, let me have a quick look at my notes. I'm just going to do this off the cuff. Right, I think we'll do it like this. I think I'll say it like this. Right, okay. Now, of course, with the Ash and Iron, we've got a shed load of new stuff to do, but I'm not going to go into anything into extra details here, but I'll just give you a quick overview as to what we've got that's new. I'm in a rhyme then. First things first, we've got the new Reclaim activity. Now, the Reclaim activity, well, I've only had a quick go of it, and there's a little bit of a bug with it as well at the moment, which doesn't allow you to complete it, so we'll have to check to see if they update that. But you've got an event that goes along with this Reclaim activity, and as with any event, we've got daily challenges there, which you can see I've started to earn them as well. Earn buffs, meter by meter complete objectives, score to restore, achieve a cumulative score by completing weekly Reclaim activities. And then you've got a Golden Age Retriever, which is one of these. That's our weekly bounty there as well. We've also got a reward track for this too, which gives us our normal stuff, enhancement cores. I got tier 3 engrams there. You got your reroll chips, and you can see I've got 10 from heavy metal there at the top. So that's pretty cool. But we've got a couple of new weapons in here as well. First one, and these are the hollow foil versions, we've got the Romantic Death grenade launcher. It's void, it's wave frame, and it's tier 3, that one is there. That looks pretty cool. I haven't taken any of them out for a spin yet, because I simply haven't had them yet, but there's that. And then that's on rank 5. We go through to rank 10, and we've got the Folded Root, which is a rocket launcher. That's aggressive frame, and that's void as well. And they do look quite nice, actually, don't they? It looks like a map on it to me. Does that look like a map to you? Yes. Look, it's contours. There we are. Cool. Anything else of interest here? Oh, we do have an emblem there as well. The Simmer Down emblem. Lovely. Right, so... what's that saying there? Yeah. Now, in order to launch the activity, you do get given an mission that you need to follow through. However, if you're having... not follow through in that way. If you're having trouble locating it, you need to go and find Devram on the EDZ, and he'll get the ball rolling for you. But you can launch it then either from the tower, or you can launch it here from the event menu here. We've got the Cabal's Watch, Conductor's Keep, Fallen Bunker, and European Dead Zone. And we've got a landing zone there as well, but that's just so you can go and see Devram. And the mission I got so far is successfully secure all 4 areas in a reclaim activity, but I couldn't complete it because I ran out of revives. I was doing it solo. But what seems to happen is when you go from one zone to the next, it starts you off and you've been killed, and you can't revive yourself because you don't have any revives left. So that's the problem standing with that at the moment, so they need to fix that sharpish. Otherwise, lots of solo players are going to be pretty cheesed off.
Let's think about this.
There we are. Let's stop recording there, folks, for a minute and have a breather. What shall I talk about next? Should we have a look at... let's have a look at the seasonal hub stuff next. So there we go. There's Reclaim, but we've got a new seasonal hub. Well, it's not a new seasonal hub, is it? It's the normal seasonal hub, and you've still got your daily challenges there. They seem to be standard. I've already got my weekly one there. Look, defeating targets, solo status. That's one of them there. So yeah, there's no major changes in that. There's no differing kinds of daily challenges. We've still got our reward track there too, which is nice. Then from the seasonal hub, now you can launch the conquests. Now remember, the conquests used to be a one and done activity. Once you did it, then you couldn't redo it again, and they were mainly tied to putting up your guardian level, okay? But now they are all replayable. But on the first playthrough, you get all the goodies, and then once you replay them, then you'll just get standard rewards. They are looking to change this, or they are going to be changing it in Renegades, so it's going to be more rewarding after you complete it once. So just bear that in mind. You can go doing these conquests when you need to do them. This is the one I've got to do. Look, the inverted spire. But if I go and have a look at the Devil's Lair one, which I've already done, is you just get a normal completion reward for it as well. So that's what you get here, but we've got an extra screen in here as well, which is nice. And you can see the new strikes that have been layered in. So we've got Fallen Saber there. And we've also got some of the new raid lairs, which are going to be featured in the Pinnacles. We'll have a look at these in a moment. But there we go, Fickrul's Castle, which is quite nice. And we got Avalon. No, I hate Avalon, but there we go. That's going to be an absolute nightmare, I'd imagine. So yes, there's our conquests. They kind of rejigged so we can replay them all the time. And you can't fail to realise as well, look, we've got higher power levels here. So the power level is now, or the maximum power level is 550. And it's going to be a bit easier for us to get up that climb because you're going to get +1 power just from getting an A+ in any of the activities. So that's not so bad. We've done away with the horrendous prime engram thing, which is quite nice. Right, okay, there's that, kids. What should we talk about next? Right, we're going to have a look through these babies down here now. Hello, Kurt, how are you doing? We'll have a look at our Age of Zarkov. I'll be going through them a bit at a time. Right, next, let's go and have a little look at our... let's start again. What's this bloody place called? Piggin Portal. Right, let's have a look at the portal activities. We don't seem to have anything added in to the solo ops, which I thought was a bit of a shame. I was hoping we were going to have 3 or 4 more new things in there. That's a bit of a shame. However, if you come out and you go into the fire team ops... that's the wrong button. However, if you go into the fire team ops, we've got a lot stuck in here, look. So we've got the reclaim Fallen Saber. We got Onslaught there as well. What else do we have here? We've got pretty much quite a lot added in. So there's all the reclaim activities. Then we've got, what have we got? Expedition Europa? Is that a new one? I don't even know. There is quite a lot of new stuff in here. We've got the Hypernet Current in there. We've got the Contest of Elders in there from Revenant. What else do we have here? We've got Expedition. Is that Nessus? Is that the fight off raid and deliver the treasure hoard to the catch? Look. Right, so these are the ones from Season of Plunder. So that's what these are. So that's that's Nessus. Right, yeah. So that's a Season of Plunder map there as well. And that's the Cosmodrome Season of Plunder one. So we got those added in here. What else do we have? We can see we've got all our Empire hunts there. We've got Liminality in there. What else do we have? Widow's Court and the Cause. So there we are. That's where all the new stuff has been folded into, which is okie dokie. Then we go into the Pinnacles and you can see, oh, bloody hell, I've done it again. Then we go into the Pinnacles, and you can see we've got our not raid layers, what are they called? Dungeon layers, that's right. So we've got the Nightmare of Galran, so that's from the Duality dungeon, I believe. Is that right? And then we got the Presage Exotic Mission, which is nice. Then we got the Dungeon Beneath the Necropolis, which is from, oh my god, I can't bloody remember it. What's it called? What's that one on the moon called? I can't remember. What's it called? Shit, I don't play it at all, so I can't remember. Hang on. Where are you, the moon? There it is. And it's called Pit of Heresy. That's what it's called. Let's go back here. Portal, Pinnacle. Shit. Thank you, Brian. Where was I? I'll cut to this bit. Pit of Heresy, there we go, that's that one. And then we've got Heaven's Vengeance, which is the one from Warlord's Ruin. And we've also got Avalon folded into that as well. So there's our new Pinnacle doodads, and we've also got all the existing stuff too. So we've got a few more things to play with, which is quite nice.
I think I screwed up my wrist.
Crucible, though, doesn't seem to have much in the way of any changes. So there we go, there's that. Now then, is there anything else here? Let's have a... Yeah, okay, we'll go and do the weapons. Yes. Right, okay. Now, of course, if you've got your Arsenal tokens, you can go and buy whatever Zavala's got for us this week. Let's go and see. Hello, sir. What weapon do you have? I should be able to see it this week now without spending bright dust. Let's pile on in, and it's a... oh, what? I didn't get the second lot. Look at that, look. And it's the Quarnilis 2, which is mildly disappointing. I thought we'd have a different weapon in there. So I don't know whether they haven't... This is the Kepler loot pool then, isn't it? Okay, so I'm going to have to pay for these kids to open them up. So we'll have 250 bright dust for that one there. And let's have a look at this one. Let's do this as well. See, look at this. It's because I didn't get the second set of tokens. So I've got to give it up. So let's have a look at this one. We're going to go from... what's this? Right to left. The rolls on this one, so we've got a choice of Harmony, Binary Orbit, Dynamic Sway Reduction, Transcendent Moment, Extended Mag, Accurized Rounds, Corkscrew Rifling, or Polygonal Rifling, and we've got a Reload Speed Masterwork. There's that one. The next one we have Dragonfly, that's nice, Binary Orbit, Dynamic Sway Reduction, Slice, Appended Mag, Extended Mag, Fluted Barrel, and Corkscrew Rifling as well. There we are, there's that one there too. Then number 3, we've got Harmony, Atchling, Slice, Offhand Strike, Flared Magwell, Tactical Mag, Corkscrew Rifling, and Extended Barrel, and that one's got a Reload Speed Masterwork as well. What was that one? 3 or 4? I can't remember. 4. We've got Surrounded, Dragonfly, Encore, Transcendent Moment, Tactical Mag, Appended Mag, Chambered Compensator, and Full Bore. So there we are, we got that as well. And again, seems to be reload speed across the board. And the final one, yes, we're here finally at the bloody end. Harmony, Surrounded, Dynamic Sway Reduction, Transcendent Moment, Fled Magwell, Accurized Round, Chambered Compensator, and Polygonal Rifle. There we go. There's all his weapon choices for this week. There's lovely. Right, I'm going to stop this now. And next we're going to go and see what's... Oh, no! Hang on! Right. Now, there's another new thing in the tower, and I haven't looked at this at all yet. Let's go and see if it's here. This is the Monument to Lost Lights. Is it here? We should have... Right, where is it? Is anybody... It's not there, is it? Legacy gear? Anybody remember how we see that? Is that not active yet, then? Oh, no, it's there, look. Is it? Right, it's there, look, folks. Right, okay. Well, bugger me. Come out. Thank you, Brian. Let's start again. Now, ruining the magic of telly, you can see I've already discovered this. It's the Monument to Seasons Past, and that's what I've got on my screen there. Let's go and pile it and have a little look and see what we've got. The Seasonal Rewards Archives offers rewards from prior seasons. Continue. Unowned passes may be purchased with silver as the archived passes, unlocking the corresponding page of rewards with purchases with chronologs. Right. New passes are added to the seasonal archive at the conclusion of the subsequent thing. Right, okay. So, this is interesting, look. So we've got, if you haven't bought one before, if you haven't owned it, you can actually have a choice to buy it. It seems I've collected everything going back to Season of Arrivals, look. So we can see here. Oh, it's quite nice to see, though, isn't it? So what's that? Hold fast armor set. So you've got the whole set there. With the hood grenade launcher there. You can see we've got shaders in there. That's quite nice, look. And it's going all the way back through all Season of Dawn, Season of Undying. This is nice. This is a really nice thing. Because, I mean, I've bought them all as I've been going, so they're all available to me. And I've probably claimed most of them. The only things I haven't claimed, look, there's the stuff from Revenant there, which I've missed out. Look, there we are. So I didn't collect the Heretical Tabard and the hood for my Warlock. So obviously, if you change into your Titan or your Hunter, you will have their rewards here. But that's nice, isn't it? And what's that one? What's that? Echoes. What did I miss from Echoes then? I didn't pick up that ship. Look, free item. Well, bugger me sideways. Not enough space as a surprise. So there we go. There's our Monument to Seasons Past. And this then, if you do have these chronologs, look, so it looks like you can acquire these anyway, and you've got everything that you can purchase from the seasonal passes. You can then come in here and exchange them for materials. So we've got enhancement prisms, ascendant alloy shards. So it's quite nice to see that the actual material itself, those new chronologs, aren't going to waste. You're just going to be sitting there in your inventory, taking up a space. You can actually use them. So that's quite nice. How do we get chronologs then? Have I had any yet? No. Anybody know how to get chronologs? Sorry, folks, I'm recording my video, so I'm kind of ignoring everything at the moment. Hello, Sir Dunners, how you doing? Yes, I'm doing well. Lovely to see you. Right. Okay. There we are. That's that. Intriguing. So I've done that. No point in going to Banshee because they'll change tomorrow. So, we shall now go and do, we'll go and do Washerfish. I haven't looked at the rewards pass yet. Thank you, Itachu. I'll check that now. In fact, I might do that next. Oh, yes, we've got a couple of things, actually. Right, hang on. Let me just get down to Ada. I'll do Ada once I've done these other two things. So, right, okay. Okay. Here we go. Let's stop and start this. Stop. Start. Okay. I see rewards pass. No, I'm going to do it anyway. Chronologs rewards pass. Thank you, guys. Right, good. Now, I've just been informed by my ever-burgeoning brains in chat that these chronologs are available here in the rewards pass. And, of course, we've got a new rewards pass. That nicely seeged into it. Let's have a little look at what we got here. So I can collect two of those, look. So I can trade those in there for some of the stuff that I don't already have. And let's have a quick squiz of the reward pass, shall we, while we're here. So we've got a From Orbit finisher. That's good. I like that. It's the From Orbit finisher. And off we go again, and wallop. Yeah, that's good. What else do we have here? We've got a new armor set, of course. We've got the Disaster Core set here. What's the set bonus on this? Two-piece, please heard, reloading an auto, scout or sidearm. After a final blow, restores health until you re-enter combat. A magnificent duty when you reach critical health or heal an ally at critical health. Auto rifles and scouts gain a period of increased range and stability. So that's those. And then we've got this set as well, which is the smoke jumper set. this is not ornament. This is actually one again. So this one, we've got ride together, die together. When you pick up an orb of power, gain a brief period of rapidly decaying damage reduction. That's not bad. And 4 pieces, defeating a powerful combatant with a finisher grants you special ammo progress and replenishes a small amount of health. That's not bad either. There we are. So there's that. We've got our chronologues. We've got a weekly boost challenge there. We've got a Warmind Techno Transmat effect. Do it again. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yes, that's good. That's cool. Moving on. What else do we have here? Anything interesting yet? Right, we've got him shader here. Let's have a look at that, baby. Featherfine. Now, I don't know if it's going to look very good in my huge-arsed weirdness here, but it's got, you can see it's got a little bit of texture there on that. So yeah, there we are. There's Featherfine. That's a new shader. What else do we have? Here's the boots look. So we've got the Disaster Core boots. They do, oh my god, it looks horrendous with me, but I think they look quite nice, actually. I think they're going to go pretty cool. And we've got the smoke jumpers there. Now, we've got here the new Drang, Revision 1. Now, this, though, is just the normal one, because we do have a rocket Drang, don't we? Or is that not coming yet? I don't know. Well, anyway, we've got the Drang sidearm there. We've got an emote called Psychic Awakening. Oh, look, it's a Psione looking one. Someone's singing! Didn't know Ada's singing to me! Sorry, I got all excited then. What happens when you stop? That's quite cool, isn't it? Ada sang to me then. She loves me. Right, what else have we got? We've got exotic ciphers. Is that right? Oh no, I'm thinking of deep sight harmonicas. That's what I'm thinking of. Azurine Thunder. Here's a ghost shell there. There we are. That ties in with the look of the weapons look, doesn't it? Yeah, that's okay. I don't know. Is it okay? I don't know. Yeah, it's all right. Looks very Warmindy. Do you know what I mean? It's quite similar design to you know, what's it called? Oh, you know, it's the Warmind, it's the Mars tech, isn't it? Right, what else do we have? There's the chest plates for the new gear. Should we have a quick squiz at that one? Because we've seen the other ones in the trailer. There we are. That's quite nice. Looks exactly the same, but a different colour to me. We've got the meter multi-tool, which is dropping back into the loot pool. So we've got one reward there. And then we got a universal ornament, the Vigil set. This is for the Warlocks, and it looks like it's a Warmind-styled set, doesn't it? Yes. Rasputin. That's who it is. Yes, there we are. Excellent. Lovely, lovely. Rasputin-y indeed. What else do we have here? We got the ornament for that. Is that the ornament? Yeah, so there's the booties for it, which you can't really see because of my dressing gown. But that's quite nice too. We've then got, so you've got the pulse rifle on the free track on level 70. And then we've got the Imperial Incubator vehicle, which is again based on that. So yeah, it's Warmind tech through this, kids. There we are. That's good. I quite like that. Anything exciting here? Oh, we got a ship. There we are. So here's the ship at level 80. It looks like a big flat thing. Which indeed it is. Almost like someone stepped on a Cylon ship from Battlestar Galactica circa 1980, whatever it was. What else do we have over here? Here's the what's this called? The middle bit. So there we are. That's quite nice, actually. That's a nice looking set. I do quite like that. That's good. We have, there we are. So there's a catalyst look for the new Malpass. This weapon's explosions unravel nearby targets. Oh, that's going to be quite a mean machine then once you get that. Nice wadges of bright dust up this end. Look, we've got ripping the cord exotic emote. I quite like that. Oh, that's good. Let's have a look. And pull it, and I quite like that's cool, isn't it? Very good, yes, I like that one. Lovely. And then we move along here. What else do we have? Anything intriguing? Let's have a look at that. Well, those helmets are pretty much the same, but the Vigilant Seraph cover. That's quite nice. It looks like a grape that's been squashed between two 80s plates. Everything's 80s with me, you know. And then looks like we've got a weapon ornament for the new Malpass as well, which looks exactly the same as the other one, doesn't it? I don't know. Is that right? No, it's different. Yeah, so there we are. That's quite nice. Bright engram bonus. And then we're into the final stretch here, look. So we've got a new shader, the off-road warning, which looks like I do look like a traffic cone. It's a traffic cone. Yeah, look, I've even got traffic cone stripes on it. Yes, excellent. Yes, people saying in chat and making this on stream that it looks like a PS5, and it does look like a PS5, yes. We've got the folded light ghost projection. Nice, there we are. Oh, it's a bit of origami there. Cookie crisis. There we go. Oh, look, it's cookies everywhere. And milk. Look, there's a splash of milk and cookies eruption. That's quite nice. And then we got another shader called Dusk Bright. Let's have a little look at that. It's like a lilac-y, orangey little number. Yeah, there we are. Excellent. And then finally, we've got the Vigil of the Seraph, which is the ornament for the, which is the helmet, which is quite nice too. So there we go. There was a little look at the not the exotic pass. What's it called? The rewards pass. Yes. Phew, we'll just stop recording there for a minute, folks. What are we all saying here? Holophile weapons crash the game. Oh, shit. I won't look at any of them then. The flat chip looks like the bow that resembles a lumberjack saw. It does look like a lumberjack saw, actually. You're right. That's the Future War Cult shader. Oh, is it? Right, okay. Right, okay. So, I've done all that shit. I need to do the seasonal rewards. Seasonal challenges, rather. I'm going to do them next. And now we move on to the seasonal challenges first for this week. Let's have a check of something first of all, though. It's not showing. Bugger. Anyway, let's have a look here. We've got the Vanguard Supply Recovery. Find all the missives attached to Golden Age caches in the following Fireteam ops. So it's the same thing. So we're going to be looking for stuff to collect in Fallen Saber. Find all the missives in the Expedition Nessus, Cosmodrome and Europa. Presage, Warlord's Ruin, Lord's Watch, Giant's Husk. And then what's this one? Get final blows with heavy ammo and Gambit, or Vanguard Ops. Okay, it's a bit of a shame it's making you play these legacy things that don't do much for you. Why that shouldn't even be there, should it really? Most dangerous prey, defeat Guardians, Gambit or Crucible, and Spark Defender, score points in Rift. So there we go. We've got 7 weekly challenges there. And here we are with Ada the Shader, who was actually serenading me just now, and that's because she fancies me. What do we have here? Oh, we got the Eidolon Pursuant set, look. She hasn't done that one before, has she? I don't think I've seen that one there. That's Season of the Haunted, wasn't it? There we are. So that's the armor set this week. Don't get excited about the stats; they're always rubbish. It's just for your ornamental needs. And shaders wise, we got Bogosian Knight again. There it is. Look, slight animation on that. It's like a nebula, cloudy kind of look to it. There we are. That's nice. We got the Echoes of Io, which is like a yellowy, whitey kind of thing. And then finally we got Dead Orbit's Fate, which is that the camo one? Has it got? No, it hasn't got any camo. That's not too bad. That I quite like Dead Orbit's face. Nice. Ada fancies me. I've got a sex robot. Excellent. There's that. So, I've done the activity. I haven't looked at new weapons-wise. Is it worth me? What's that? I don't know. This could take me forever, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't think I'm going to do the weapons because I'm not. Let's have a see. Have we got anything here that's sticking out? We don't really, do we? Nothing with... I mean, we know we've got the submachine gun, so the Mida should be in here. On the Mida. Warframe Grade Lord. Yeah, that's all it was, wasn't it? So, okay, that's fine. I've done that, then I'm happy. Happy's yawn. Let's go and have a quick look at equipment. Ooh, look at all this stuff. I don't think I'm going to do this. I think I might do a separate video on it, because look at them all. I haven't even been in here, look. Shit. Are these new for now? No, the Baroque shell. Seen several new trials weapons. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I noticed that as well.
The loom was your creation as well as mine, Guardian.
These are all new, aren't they? But I don't know when, see? Do you know what I mean? Are these all new now? Does anybody know any of these? Look at this bloody thing. Look at that. It's taken. Is that new? How do I know which one is Ash and Iron? I have been so done as, yes, I streamed it all last week and I've done videos on it and everything, yeah. No, we'll leave that. We'll leave that. The video's going to be 28 billion years long as it is. Right, okay. Okay. Done that, done that, done that, done that. Done the portal stuff. Nothing else going on here. No, nothing in the world, of course. We've done the quests. We looked at the rewards pass. I think the last thing to do now is Eververse, kids. Isn't it? Yeah, that is part of a pack on the store today. The Taken Skim. Right, okay, good. Okie doke. And all that remains... Oh, hang on, let's bugger off of here. And all that remains for us to do now is come here to the Eververse store. And, ooh, look, we've already got some Bright Dust to claim, folks. That's nice. Let's grab that. Free Bright Dust for a limited time only. 700. That's nice. Now, I've got to have a look at this because, look, we've got a Taken armor set, right? Which is crazy. Look at this. That's nice. Look, that's the Warlock Taken armor set. Bloody hell. That is stunning.
I suppose they're still here.
Look at that.
The foundation for
oh
the
my
technology.
God, that's great. So there we are. So that is, what's that? That's for 1,500 silver. Oh, it's dust as well. Okay, that'll be nice. We'll have a look at the dust as well. But hang on a second. Now I need to come out and I need to swap. Oh no, hang on a minute. Hang on. Let me do this. I'm not reloading the game for free Bright Dust. Go on, Dave. Go on. Let's go back here. We got... All right, so I'm going to have to do... Right, remind me to do the Warlock, the Hunter and the Titan Taken thing. Because, like, I've got Universal Ornaments to do there. And... and there. Right, okay. Okay. So we'll come on from here. We'll carry on. Right. Right then, let's have a look at what we've got for Bright Dust along the bottom here. First of all, we've got the shader called Trinity. Let's have a look at that, look. There we are. There's that. I don't know what to say about that really because I don't like it very much. Oh God, Mistophospher. There we are. I don't know why it is. It takes me a run up to say that word. It's useless. There we are. Look, but it's quite nice because it's all swirly and stuff. So I quite like that one. That's quite nice. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Right, we've got the orrery entrance here, which I think is quite nice. It's a transmat effect, but I can't be bothered. Then we've got the Wolven Shell shader. Now, these, I believe, are the Witcher ones. So that's quite nice to see the Witcher stuff in here again. So that's quite nice. There's the Ghost, which is quite pretty. And then we've got the Hexa gloves. So these are Witcher-inspired as well, I believe. Let's have a little look. These are the Warlock's sleeves. And that's quite nice, isn't it? Yes, that's good. Lovely. That's excellent. There is an Alliance Requisitions pack in the archive section that's free. I'll check that out now, Rickster. Thank you very much indeed. Right, because I'll cut to do the other two. Right, carry on. Next, we've got the Barrel Bath. Let's have a look at that. It's a barrel of laughs. There you are, like he's cooling his bottom down in there. I quite like that. That's the Witcher one as well. Oh, it's all Witchery, look, folks. So, yeah, we've got full-on Witcher this week. That's nice to get everything in 1 week, isn't it, really? Right, let's pop down to the rest of the Bright Dust Malarkeys. We've got We Came to Get Started. Oh, he's singing. Hey, Ganymede, are you ready to rock? That's quite humorous. There we are, there's that. We've got then, we've got another Universal Ornament, a legendary one this time. The Malware set. So that looks like quite splicery, doesn't it? Yes, there's the Warlock arms. Cat. Right. Right then, next we've got the Metropolis shell, which looks like a groovy little ship. I quite like that, actually. I don't think I'd ever use it, but I do quite like the aesthetic. Yes. We've got the Exohelion ship. Let's have a little look at that, which is quite nice too. It looks like a toy ship that has been scraped up and down on the floor by some unruly child. I like that. The Exohelion, that's good. Then we got the Vice Cruiser, which is huge. I like that because it's got like the leather and cork interior. I can barely see the jet on it. Was a purple jet that then? Yeah, that's quite nice. Yes, good. There's a Vice Cruiser. And then, what's this for? Oh, it's for the Buried Bloodline sidearm. Look, we've got a new... Whoa, look at that. We got a new ornament of that. That is very groovy, isn't it? Nice and groovy. Synthetic Connection, it's called. There we are. Good. We've got the If It Fits projection there. It's a projection. We've got Shattered Shrieker, which came out when God was a boy. There we are. That's good. We've got Taken Arrival there. Look, you go a little bit Taken-y when you pop out of that. Look. We've got the Cabal Arrival, which is just like the bollock dropping on the screen. Then we've got Whispered Sheen. There, see? Whispered Sheen. That's quite nice, actually. I don't mind that. Quite a matte-looking effect. Cursed Azure, which kind of has... I don't know, he looks like a buffet tablecloth to me. I've always said that about that one. I don't particularly like that one. We've got a Vibrant Medusa shader, which is green and grey. If you like green and grey, then that's for you. And then we've got the Royal Welcome, which is purple and gold, which ain't too bad, actually. I actually quite like that one as well. But you know what? I never use it. Right, folks. I think I've got everything. Have I missed anything that you can think of? Oh, that thing there that you mentioned there, Rickster. Where's that now? Is it an older thing? Archived. No. Well, that's expansions. There, the archive. Right. What was it called? Hey, McCrea, how you doing? Well, I'll be making plenty of videos about this, yes. Shit, thank you, Mikey G, Titans and Hunters. There you are. See, I immediately forgot. Just seeing if there's anything free there. Okay. Thank you, Mikey. I'll do that now. Okie doke. Let me change over to my let's go let's do Titans next. It's done us, definitely. Yes, I thought I did. Thank you, Rickster. Yeah, I've already pointed that one out. Thank you. Lovely. I did another video, I mean, I've talked about it in the past, so might be nice to do a video of free stuff for folks as well, do you know what I mean? So because it's a rolling thing, really, isn't it? People don't know. Right, okay. Next, let's have a look at the Titan version of it. And oh my goodness, that one's very pretty as well. God, they're great looking, aren't they? So that's the Titan knife Titan set. That's what that is. Lovely. Yeah, that's great. Can I see that for Bright Dust here? Can I see it for Bright Dust? Would it be there? Yeah, it's great, isn't it? I can't see it for Bright Dust. Anybody know where I can see it for Bright Dust? I just want to show folk that you can get it for Bright Dust. Oh shit, there's a skimmer pack there as well. Right, okay. Okay, that's fine. Bright Dust is there, isn't it? So right, okay. And for the Titans, we got the Kyr Morhen gauntlets. Let's have a look at them. Nice and chunky, and a little bit of a sort of like an iron weave going on there. That's quite nice. That's lovely, yes. And for the Titans, the Malware gauntlets. And they've got, oh look, they've got a light projection shoulder pads on them as well. Nice, good, like that too, lovely. Right then, let's change to Hunters. I'll get there in the end. Change character, yes. Change to the characters. Come back in here. Go over there. Right. Is that it? No. Store. Right. Okay. And here's the Hunter's Taken knife set, and that's predictably gorgeous as well. I love the way it fades down there and gets brighter at the bottom, don't you? And I like that glowy thing in front of the face there. Yeah, that's a tremendous looking set. Well done. Excellent. More stuff to buy, kids. And here's the Hunter's White Wolf grips. Let's look at them. Lovely. They're quite nice. Very iron banana-y, but I suppose they're going to be, really, aren't they? Yeah, so I like that. That's good. And here's the Hunter's Malware grips as well. And, oh, there you go for the nice floaty light effect, too. Very nice indeed, yes. Now, hang on now. I was going to do something else. Yes, one more thing. One more thing I was going to do here as well. And then I'll do my outro. And, yeah. What was I going to do? That's it. Okay. Now, we've also got an Ascendant Flow Skimmer pack here. Let's go and have a little look at that. So, what do we get for this, then? That's everything. Let's go in and have a little look at this, baby. So, what do we have? We've got... What the hell am I wearing? What's going on there? Is that me? What am I wearing? Anyway, we got a Ruination new skimmer. Look, we've got a Taken skimmer there. That's nice. Lovely. Like it. Yes, we've also got the Phalanx Blast finisher. Ooh, that's a nice finisher. In the face. Lovely. That's good. And then we've got the Nothing Given shader as well, which is quite... I do apologise. I don't know what I'm wearing. There it is. Look, very nice indeed. There we are. So how much is that? That's 2,000 silver for that. That's quite a lot. But yeah, you go buy them individually, which is quite pricey. Okay. And I am now going to go to the tower. No. Change character. I mean, change character, folks. And I'm going to do my outro then. I'm glad I've recorded all of this. Otherwise, I jump off a cliff. Tour. So is there no matchmaking on that reclaim activity then? There must be a match-made one in Fireteam Finder. What do you call it? Fireteam node. Bip bap boop. Piddly piddly boop. Nothing there? Probably not. Boo. Nothing again. Right. What am I doing here? It's a corker. So there we go, folks. There's our weekly reset for the Ash and Iron... well, let's start again. That was bollocks. So there we go, folks. There's your weekly reset. Now I'm going to be doing vids throughout the week. And we'll see what tickles my fancy, really. But let me know in the comments if you've got anything that you particularly want me to cover, as I like to read them and ignore them. Only joking! Hardy har har. Anyway, folks, thank you so much for watching. I shall speak to you all again very soon. Sausage hurt. Just jump off a cliff here. Nice. There we are. All done. All done. There we are. Great. Hang on now. Let me put my stupid face back on the screen. Like this. Hello, everyone. Thank you for that. Yeah. Well, there we are. So you can't play it solo then, which is quite easy. Banshee is rude and went down to 2 daily weapon bounties. That is rude. I didn't read that. That's crazy. Bloody hell. What's he? Has he? 2 daily weapon. Are you fastidious about that, Brian? Because I'm useless.
Guardian.
Yes, look. His voice has changed. Thank you, David Hope, for the follow. Very kind. Can you be clone? Thank you for the follow. I'm sorry I haven't been keeping up with things there, folks.
What do you think?
He's different.
Comebacks. Need anything special?
He's changed. Bloody hell.
Ada's got some gear that needs testing.
Yeah, he's got a new voice, look, kids. Nothing happening with Rahul that I've missed, is there?
What can I do for you, Warlock?
No, I don't think so. Right. Well then, folks, thank you so much for coming along for the little ride there. That was great fun. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So tomorrow I'm going to be streaming this, and we'll be playing the new stuff. So if you want to join in, come along and have a chance of playing on stream. That would be lovely. So 7:30 tomorrow evening. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming on Thursday. I'll probably be doing videos Thursday. And then I'm going to be doing Borderlands on Friday morning. Might have some extra Borderlands streams as well, because I've never really I played 2-bit, but I'd like to get into this, so we'll see how it goes. Yes. So thank you everyone for watching. It is very, very much appreciated. Mikey G, thank you so much. Lovely to see you. Yes, Jawa Jedi, thanks so much. On with the grind and what's going to change. Cyberpunk, thank you so much. That means Clovis will be in the story this season. They won't change his voice for no reason. Yeah, probably. Yeah, Cyrus, you're right. Yeah. Have lovely stuff. There we are. Cheers. Omega Days, thank you so much. Naf Metal, thank you so much. Lovely to see you. Finally done. Cheers. Lovely to see you. You take care. David, thank you, David. Lovely to see you. Take care, man. Have a good one. Omega Days, thank you so much, Omega. Take care now. Ginger Kilt, thank you so much. Have a good one. Zorin 3, take care. Mr. Grimm, thank you so much. Nice to see you. Rickster, thank you very much indeed. Sir Dunners, thank you very much indeed. Nice to see you. Kurt Meyers, take care, Kurt. Lovely seeing you. Excellent stuff. Ivy P, cheers, Ivy. She's dying in pressage. Yeah, no worries. Cheers, DK. Thanks so much. Enjoy the pressage in. Zoran 3, thanks so much. And you, Ivy, you take care as well. Lovely stuff. Brian, cheers, Brian, me fine fellow. See you tomorrow, hopefully. Mr. McCree, thank you so much. Have a good one. Radiant Dragon, take care. Lovely to see you. Stab, cheers, Stab. Have a good one. Cyprus, thanks very much. Excellent, excellent. Dave S, cheers, Dave. Take care. Right then. I'm going now, folks. I will see you all tomorrow evening. Have a good time. A sausage. Hurt.